What's up, everybody?
Hello, everybody. Looks like we got a lot of people in the house. Park Rat Pat in here.
Michigan
Hey,
Jams was first, I believe, or was it
Yes.
Rocky?
Yes.
Thomas 907. Got Charlie Chuckles. Lewis. Gold Panning Dutchy Jacko, I think is what this is. I got my glasses on.
Yeah, dollar in there.
And the Park Rat Metal Detecting. So I decided when I come down to Thermal City and Uari, I'm going to collect a 5-gallon bucket of dirt.
Okay.
And obviously it'll be gold bearing dirt. And then when I get home, with I believe the assistance of Mr. Charlie, I don't know if you can see that. We'll have a 20 bag Paydirt bag with a 0.5 gram of gold added to each one. And a 1.57 gram nugget thrown in one of the 20 bags.
It's a nice nugget. Nice.
It is a nice nugget. It's better. It's bigger than the one I got from you, but it's not as pretty.
Right.
The one I got from you is pretty.
It's shiny. Crystalline.
E. Larson's in the house.
Welcome, E. Larson.
What's up, Crazy Girl Paranormal?
Welcome. Where's that crazy grease monkey prospecting at? There he is.
Only been in backstage for like 5 minutes.
Hey, I'm new to this here StreamYard stuff. I'm learning. How's it going, Conan from Heidi and Conan's?
Going good. This is our first StreamYard, so
yeah, you're losing your live virginity today with Jeff Brewer and Grease Monkey and Jerico.
awesome,
Hercules,
guys.
he's hiding down by my lap. We'll come say hi. Up here.
Duke in the
Please.
house.
Up. Hi. They're over there. They don't want to see the back of your head.
You run that yet?
Nope.
Oh man.
All right, you gotta move.
But it does.
Down.
It's got the
Oh yeah. Stick plate.
removable mat. Yeah.
Is that the Infinity Prospecting one?
No, that was a gift from a friend.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's a nice design. I really like it. And that color too.
Yeah, I like that green. Or we
Top
can
secret toys, boys.
Oh,
What's up, Olin Borden?
wait a minute, we got a new one in the
Crayons.
arsenal here. Oh, on a stand.
Yeah.
That looks really nice.
Sick.
We're
Nice.
going to have 4 people needing to clean up gold at your at Thermal City when we come.
Oh, you just bring it back here. I'll clean it up.
We'll have the blue bowl too. Oh, I got to show you the new blue bowl.
Oh, you got a new one, or are you doing an adjustment?
You got a mat for it.
Well, Gold Panning Dutchy, if you jump in on the Paydirt bags, you could get that 1.57 gram nugget.
Silicone mat installed.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh,
How much
yeah.
longer do you think it's going to take to run a bag of black sands from, let's say, Flower Gold Wizard?
15 to 20 minutes, baby. Now that silicone mat's in the bottom of it, because the glue won't move off of it, you got to take a silicone brush and move it off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's a releasing soap that Banshee Mining gets with those purple pans.
Different compound.
It's a releasing agent that'll make the gold separate from the silicone. I'm not 100% what the secret chemical is, but
Well,
it does
definitely
pull.
try it.
It pulls the gold off the silicone.
Silicone brush works just the same.
Well, you don't want to put scratches in it, do you?
No, the silicone brush, bro, like a basting brush.
Oh, so just like a silicone basting brush. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That's how you clean off the gold off of silicone with silicone. That's the only way you can get it to release easily.
I got a super awesome mail call.
Oh.
Rock Butcher from Canada sent me the Audubon Society Field Guide to North American Rocks and Minerals. I think he was a little concerned by my not knowing what olivine or peridot was. But like I said, I told him in the video, you know, I'm just learning. This is my first gem bag. I didn't even order it. Somebody sent it to me, so I'm gonna say it was Terry. Thanks, Grease Monkey, for sending me that lynch mining gizmo Paydirt in that pan. I got 2 bags of gizmo in the mail and
whatever I can do to make your day go better, bro.
No shipping or nothing. Just the 2 bags of dirt in the pan.
Caught it.
I don't like to give out pertinent information.
Pertinent.
Because somebody shows up and tries to kidnap you if you do.
See, I already know where you live, and we're taking you down south. You just
You're
don't know
coming
you're
to
getting
Brewers.
You're coming to Brewers.
You're coming to Brewer's house. Like
You got coffee?
You're going to show
You
that
got
off,
coffee,
Jeff?
bro.
I blew you up.
Look here, what comes
Check that out, Conan.
Awesome.
Hey, is that like a repo of the waterfall you got?
Wow.
Kinda, but it's made all out of amethyst.
That's cool.
Beautiful.
The lighting doesn't
And the
really
little
give it
feller's made
justice.
out of silver, ain't he?
Do what? Yes. Yes.
The mini Jeff is made out of silver.
Yeah, the mini Jeff.
What's up, JP Lawns and More? What's up, Turtle?
Awesome.
You got
I
something
got a
cool to show us,
little
Conan?
I got a little sample of amethyst here from Canada. I hope the camera's picking that up. Amethyst.
That's some nice
before-
amethyst.
Yeah, on some host bedrock still there. But yeah, just thousands of little crystals down in there. I really need to clean this piece up at some point.
That'd be
Once
cool,
I-
slabbed.
Yeah,
That would
no,
be cool,
for sure. Go right through there. If I had the proper saw, I sure would give it a shot.
We might know some people.
Awesome. Yeah.
We do know some people. Benzo's got the saw now, doesn't he?
Yeah. That would be cool, though. I bet the
Yeah.
whole inside's hollow. Does it feel
No.
light?
Is it light feeling, or when you knock on it?
No, it's
Oh, it's
very heavy, and the region it came from up in Canada is gold bearing. So,
But does it sound like there's a void in it?
oh, I got you. No, it's definitely solid. The void would have been out here, and out the other side here.
Right.
There and there. It's probably primarily quartz inside, but not
Never
a deal.
know.
Yeah, that's true. No,
That
you're
sucker
right.
might be solid.
Yeah, you can definitely see gems poking through though, all over the
I
surface.
bet it goes through the whole thing.
My buddy Turtle moved down to Supermanville in Kentucky. Does anybody know anything about rock hounding in Western Kentucky?
What, McMinnville?
He's in the chat. Where are you talking about, Turtle? Be specific.
Western Kentucky.
Yeah,
Who do we know from Kentucky? Jeremy Phillips.
Yeah, Jeremy. He's down there around Louisville.
Trying to think if he does the rock stuff. I know he shows me a bunch of pictures, but
Paducah.
Have you heard from Jeremy lately?
yeah. He when I Did my channel start up? He popped in.
Sweet. I ain't heard from him since back in the day for a little while.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
I'm still waiting for my Heidi and Conan stickers.
Oh,
I got this one for you. And I got that one.
awesome.
And then we got a button for you. And then we got a poker chip for you.
I love poker. Any of you guys play online poker?
My wife took my ability to play online poker away. I get drunk and I make mistakes. So, because I don't drink often, but when I do drink, I get drunk pretty easy.
Sure.
Make mistakes, make the wife mad. You know how it is.
I know exactly how it is.
And I got this tiny little 1 gram prospector coin.
Cool.
Jeff's got one of those coming. It's in his little
What?
pouch. The little silver 1 gram prospector round.
Ooh, I remember seeing them back there when you ordered them.
Yeah, Terry's got one of them coming too. If he just
Oh,
don't
I was
remember
about to
the
say, what am I,
conversation.
chopped liver?
You just don't remember the conversation, Terry, because you were a little inebriated that night when we were talking about it.
Was I?
Just a
But
little
did you
bit.
see my Vendetta channel round brewer?
Oh, yeah. I
Cool.
seen you said you wanted one made out of gold.
Yeah, I heard that
I'm
too just a
ordering a
minute
1
ago.
ounce gold channel round from him for my birthday in August. That's my present to myself.
Happy birthday to me.
Well, see, I'm trying to get a pit bull head put in a casting so that I can have copper, silver, and gold channel rounds made. But I'm trying to find somebody in the United States. Big Red was telling me about a fella in Canada, and I don't want to pay $40 just to get something shipped when it's $9 here. I mean, I like Big Red, I like his show, but money's tight in life for not just me, for everyone. Paying $40 to get something from Canada is silly.
Yeah.
So do you guys know anybody that makes castings for pouring?
That's the trick, man. There's nothing you can think of that the money hasn't thought of. So you can get someone over here, but they're so much more expensive. You know, it balances out, right?
Was that the issue?
What you need is to find someone that can do it personally. I know Mike can do castings. He does a lot of like pouring and smelting.
Right, but I'm
on
talking
his
about making
channel.
me a custom mold.
He
Right,
needs
right.
the mold, right? I know they.
Charlie's getting a I can't remember what it's called, but Mr. AU guys and I are gonna put into a little furnace. He's gonna be doing some copper smelting for me.
Okay. Can't you just make the mold like out of clay?
I want it multi-use. So I think it's
Gotcha.
carbon isn't it
Graphite.
carbon graphite? Yeah.
Mhm.
Thanks, Terry.
Well, that's going to cost something, man.
Right. It'll be about $350, I'm sure. That's the quote I got, but then add another 40 for shipping, and that's what killed me. I was okay with 350, but then when you added that 40 on for shipping, I was like just baffled.
I could talk to my dudes over at Caterpillar. I know they do custom molds for their
Okay.
parts. And they got big graphite slabs that they CNC out and then they pour. So
Okay.
I could see what I can do. I don't know. Maybe I could pull some strings.
Well, that's all the pieces, you know. That's awesome.
Do you want it like 3D to where it's like inside the mold and then they pour it in there and it makes it 3D?
I mean, that'd be cool. I was just thinking of like the one like Vendetta uses for his rounds where he just
I got you.
pour on top. But I mean, Charlie's going to be pouring a lot of stuff for himself and a lot of stuff for me in the end. We're definitely going to be spending some weekends melting silver and melting copper and hopefully melting gold.
Cool.
I know it's a sin to melt gold, but
that's what you do with it, though. I mean, I love Paydirt. I love placer gold, but you know, ultimately, Boy, there's nothing like a gold bar or, one of those stamped pieces with your name on it. I mean,
You see,
damn.
I think this would just be better
Yeah.
in solid gold. Team Hercules, #1.
Yeah.
This was the Vendetta Prospecting silver round that I bought. I want one of those in gold stamped with Hercules on it.
Cool.
Then when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll give it away.
Hell yeah.
I'm a ways off from that, though, so I'll be all right.
Yeah,
Terry
boy.
will hold me to it. He'll remind me in 800 subscribers. Hey, remember that 1 ounce gold channel round you said you were going to give me?
Made of gold. E. Larson in here? I can't see chat.
E. Larson wasn't here. The Sluicers are in here. Yeah, the Sluicers. I want a gold one. Michigan Gems is going to help me pay for it, she said, because money is not important. She's got a printer.
Oh, well, that was a good phone call.
Uh-oh.
Oh no,
Like
that was a
good?
one. Yeah, I just
You looking for this guy?
for me. I just gained a daughter-in-law.
Hey, bro. This is what I'm going to do for you, man. You don't want that Confederate note? This is what I'm going to do. This spring, when I get 100 subscribers, even if I get there or not, you're going to be the first person to pick your spot, and I will run my high banker for 2 hours in the spot that you want, and I will bag up that dirt right off the mat, dry it out, and send it to you.
Awesome.
Bang.
Awesome sauce. Boom. Heard it right there. Awesome.
That's my plan for 100 subs, but I doubt I get there before spring.
You're really
yeah,
close
no.
now, aren't you?
No. I'm like 38 or 39.
Well, you got to put videos out there.
I have.
No, I mean on the one a week at least.
No,
You got all
you
that
don't have to
gold
do
Paydirt.
that. We can get that before spring. Don't you worry about
I've
that.
already exhausted my video content on my phone.
We got to delete the old ones.
No, I'm saying I've used everything that I got. I don't have any more.
Phone's blowing up.
E. Larson says, bro, that sounds amazing.
And I'll video the whole process. I'll video doing it. And I'll video cleaning it up. And I'll video throwing it in the bucket with your name on it. And I'll video it going in the bag.
Then we'll video it cleaning up.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll live it.
See how
We'll
good
do
I
it
did, because I
live.
won't know.
I had to give me some new practice on my new cleanup sluices I got. We can run 3 at once.
Oh, yeah.
We might just stack them. Run them into
yeah.
each other.
Be like a gold cube.
That'd be
in
fun.
Cleanup sluices.
Yeah.
I guess personally, I'd set them all 3 up and split your dirt up and see which one loses the most gold, and maybe don't use that one.
Well,
Run a test.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
content right there,
every
Jeff.
sluice loses gold. Your target is maybe under 8%, under 6%. That's real good. It's not worth your time to make $6 when you could make 600 more by running more shovelfuls of dirt, right?
Yeah.
So, there's no sluice out there that doesn't lose gold. That's a myth. There are sluices and matting materials that'll catch pretty much 100% till they fill. And then, there's that BDR design, the one made out of aluminum. And that thing's amazing, man. But yeah, I do like a competition test. You see which one works best. Everyone loves that shit.
yeah, I have different lengths, just the 2-footer, got the 3-footer, got regular matting. We've got silicone mats. We got the dream mat. I mean,
Awesome.
Yeah.
they're totally different setups. Each one of them is totally different from the next one.
Yeah, that's like 400 videos right there.
Yeah. But I've never seen the gold go any further than 4 to 6 inches out of where you're dumping it. Never in any of them. I mean,
Okay.
there's not even it. I guess you could have some real micro fines going off that you can't see by the naked eye, but it catches all the flour gold nugget.
Gotcha. Out of how many pounds of dirt?
He did 7 grams the other day.
Yeah, I did a 20-pound bag from Vendetta with 7 grams in it.
Nice.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
run quite
lot
a bit
of
of dirt.
concentrates. I don't think most people are going to go beyond 20 pounds.
I don't know.
No.
That man right below me sends me like 5-gallon buckets full of it. So yeah, you can.
I'm
go
picking
over
up
it.
what 40, 50 pounds from you to take with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
gonna be
picking up a
quite the weight.
giant pile. Well, my car's going to have so much dirt in it before I go. It's going to be riding like this on the way down and then riding like, well, Terry's going to be in the trunk back here. See,
He's going to be stashed in the trunk. He don't know this yet.
there ain't enough room in there yet, but we'll make room. We can strap you on the roof.
Can you get one of them little?
Trunk.
Can you get one of them little cargo racks that go on your hitch?
You know, I don't
Yeah, I
have a
got
hitch.
one here. I'll give
That
it to
tipped my
you.
car over.
I tell you what, that was the first thing we got when we started going out was one of those damn cargo hitches so you could fit, 5, 6 more buckets on,
You can screw a tote to it. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've been known to put it into the 4-wheeler hitch and haul other stuff around with it back in the woods for building tree stands and whatnot.
I'm thinking
That's
about
brilliant.
putting one on the Super Buick.
Jeff, are you going in on the high banker situation and the trommel situation with the other 3, me included?
No, I would probably get my own dirt and sit there and high bank right beside you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all
Well, see,
want
I'm just wondering, like, I don't know. Charlie will have to answer me. Park Rat Pat's in the thing. I know somebody said it was like $350 to rent their big trommel.
No.
Take mine with you. If you got room, strap to the hood.
I didn't run the
To the
trommel,
roof?
but I know it does not cost that to run the trommel. Because you pay for the dirt and the rental of the, but it's nothing that expensive.
Okay.
Yeah,
I know. I think Pat wanted to jump with it. He's going to stick to sluicing and panning. He's trying to budgetize his trip.
Oh, I got to say hats off to him. I prefer sluicing and panning. You run the trommel, the high banker. I've seen it 100 times. The guy sets it up and he digs one hole. If you got a pan and a sluice, you're moving.
Well,
you
see,
stop
this is
seeing gold, boom,
Thermal
you're off
City
to the
mine.
next spot. If you're shoveling dirt, you could be standing there a long time, moving a lot with not much in it.
No, they bring the dirt to you with a.
They bring
it's
a setup at a mine. It's $65 a yard. JP and Charlie says.
Yeah, $65 a yard.
And how much per yard does it normally yield?
A gram or more.
It's probably better than you're going to find on the creek. Put it that way.
Oh, sure. No, you don't got to sell me on that.
Yeah.
My last video, we traveled all the way to Northern California from, the Midwest. We got 0.025 grams. So that would be, you couldn't get a cup of coffee or a bottle of water for that,
No. But yeah.
Yeah, gram a yard. That's pretty awesome, man. That would be a lot of fun.
I heard it, even if you're running a stream sluice, they'll bring it right down to the bank. Dump it right on the bank. Then you can run it through your stream sluice.
Sweet.
Well, I'm buying a stream sluice at Prospector Bill's shop.
Yeah. I like to do that Thermal City once.
It's fun.
Get in the car, Terry. Get in the car.
You've been invited.
You'll get to see me, Chuckles, Jeff, JP.
I'll see you guys in April.
I'm sure you will. And you'll see us in June.
No, you won't, because I'll be in Colorado.
You're not going to Flash Bash?
No, I'm not going Flash Bash.
Oh.
I got big gold to get, bro.
I'm looking at going out to California to the old SoCal and doing some diving in the ocean. You scared to dive?
Cold water and no.
I'm fat. I'll be warm, and I got a wetsuit. I'll be all right.
I see flip flops and shorts, dude.
Yeah, I'll be out there in my Crocs and my thong, strutting down the beach. So, Conan, what adventures do you and Heidi got planned so far for this spring? I know you talked about coming up here to check out some of these little streams around my neck of the woods that should be producing.
Yeah, for sure.
Other than that, what do you got planned?
Well, I tell you what, for us, you know, we've done the YouTube thing for a couple years, and I've always pretty much done the videos I wanted to make, more just for me. And so we're at that point now where we're trying to make the videos that people want to watch a little bit more than maybe what I want to make. And we went on a big trip last year, prospected Colorado, California, Nevada, South Dakota, all over out west. And I thought the channel would blow up. I thought, wow, who wouldn't want to watch all these amazing gold prospecting places, right? Cache Creek, Ralston. No, exactly right. You're correct. People want the same video so that it tells a story that they can follow along with. And so I think we're going forward, gonna show the prospecting we actually have done the most, which is up in Michigan. It's small gold. I mean, you're out there all day to look at 15 little pieces of powder and maybe a tiny flake that might stick to your finger when you press on it. But
so you're talking about mid-Michigan. You're not talking about up in the UP.
Correct. We've mostly gone mid-Michigan, Iona, around that area, Grand Rapids, Holland, out for that kind of gold from the glacial deposits. But yeah, we would like to get up to Muskegon, where you can now finally run a sluice on the beach. We've done beach mining, but you know, it's pans only. And I don't know if you guys have ever had a full pan of black sands where you're looking at 15, 20 pounds of black sands. And the concept is to extract the flour gold with your pan, man. That's a real task. Yeah. But so we've done quite a bit of that. I would really love to get a recirculating sluice on the beach. So I might go up there and check that out.
Gold Cube.
Yeah, Gold Cube. That's really the best device.
One of the reasons I asked you that is because Michigan Gems was talking about, she lives in Michigan. I won't disclose her exact town, but for the YouTube community, they don't need to know. But she wants to learn how to pan, and we're going up to Muskellunge Lake. I call it Muskie Lake. It's easier. Muskie Lake State Park to do the Lake Superior beach mining. And April, right, Terry? Or no, that's Nugget Lake is in April. In May.
April 22nd, 23rd.
So in May, we're going to Muskie for Charlie's birthday party. Minnesota, not to Michigan. But anyways, we're going up there for a couple trips. At least I am. I'm going in May, June, and August for sure for a week each trip. So I'd like to set something up with you guys for that. I'm buying the Gold Cube, and Mike Pung is going to come out and show me how to set it up in August for my birthday. So
Mike
he's
Pung,
not going to like that I put them
inventor of the Gold Cube, for anyone who doesn't know, you know, to have the inventor of something that engineered that device help you set it up. That is a real privilege. Definitely soak all the information up you can get there.
Yeah, she's from the Lansing area.
Okay, cool.
Good night, Lieutenant Eimelman.
Oh, hey, Peter. I like Peter's videos. He's got an amazing rock crusher. The thing looks like the hammer of Thor, and you know, he puts the rock in there and just boom, boom. It's incredible.
Yeah, you do a lot in Indiana too, don't you?
Not so much. Indiana is very regulation heavy, although we can use a dredge up to 5-inch, and they don't go by tube diameter. In Indiana, they actually go by nozzle diameter, which is amazing. So you can have like a 7-inch dredge or 6-inch was like a 5-inch nozzle, and you're good
Do you
to
have a
go.
cut down nozzle?
Well, your nozzle is always smaller than your pipe, right? That's how you
Yeah.
generate your suction, right? And so in other states, the issue is they'll make the restriction like 2 inches. Well, okay, now you have a 1-inch nozzle. I mean, you can't do anything with that. That 2-inch restriction just eliminated any genuine suction dredging. Indiana, they let you go up to that 5-inch size, and that's really amazing. But finding places to go is a real challenge. You have to have a written permission of the owner of the property for non-navigable waterways. And a lot of people will tell you can pan on their property. It's a much smaller number that'll give you a written document saying you can do it.
Yeah.
So I guess what I would say is what you can do gold prospecting and what you can do gold prospecting on YouTube can be two different things.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So what's legal and what's not varies.
Right. You know, I mean, to a large degree, if you know someone and they say, hey, let's go pan on my property, and you have a great time and you want to make a YouTube video and they freak out, you know, you can still go pan there, but you can't make a video about it. It's a great time, right? But it's not compatible with showing your viewers this awesome, cool place.
Yeah, they don't want to get bombarded.
Right, right. I gotta say, having panned all over the country, we didn't do south or east yet, but we went out west, and Colorado was amazing. There you can pan almost anywhere. Downtown Cleveland was where we found our first gold, in Grant Frontier Park. First pan in you know, like 5 feet from parking. You know, if you like gold prospecting and you've never really done it and you want to go have a good time doing it and not have to worry about being harassed and have total community support, just go check out Colorado. You know.
Hi, Mary.
Mary Monarch.
Colorado's
in the
cool.
house.
For sure.
Yeah, it was a good time. I'll go back there.
They even have panning places like Vic's in Denver.
Yep.
Or Blackhawk, I mean.
Mm-hmm.
See, I was looking at going to Colorado for 420 and doing some assorted panning and river sluicing, but I was told that water will be too fast, I'll drown, I'll float away, or just a list of go in the fall.
Yeah.
So
yep.
I rescheduled my Colorado trip to sometime after August. I'm thinking probably into September, October. Since I'm not going up in the mountains, I'm just going to do around Denver and then around Pueblo and then Olney Springs area. There's a couple spots that I was told I should hit for open access. I mean, that's the thing for me is I don't know anybody. I mean, I know some people out there, but they're up in the mountains, like Rocky Mountain Life Prospecting, like Terry, where you got to fly a helicopter to go there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
But this is the book. This guy is great. He'll chat with you on Facebook, Finding Gold in Colorado, Kevin Single. This has spots all over the whole state. I can at least show you the map real quick. Okay, the map is, we all know gold maps, right? But there, he has it divided into locations. That's the whole state of Colorado there. But the actual text is great. He tells you what material to look for, where in that location to look for it, what the rules are in that location. You can take this book and travel somewhere and be panning in 5-10 minutes and looking at gold in your pan. It really is the ultimate text if you want to go prospect Colorado. And I guess that's what's unique too. You know, we've done this a lot. And we all use Google, right? So you go on Google and you're like, where do I find gold? Insert location where you are right now because you want to pan right now. And it's a nightmare. You go through and you've got like 8 scams for dirt with no gold in it. And you've got 50 videos from YouTubers that'll show you how to get arrested or shot. And that's like the whole thing. And then you go to Colorado and they've got a book to tell you exactly where to go almost anywhere in the state. We went to Cache Creek, and this has never been my experience anywhere. there was a guy panning, and I was like, how are you doing? How's it, how are you making out? How you doing? And he was like, oh, come check it out. And he showed me his pan, and he showed me his snuffer bottle, and, no, not the same fear-based, sort of environment you get a lot of places. It was nice to be somewhere and feel like we were doing something normal. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So
I
often,
prospect Gatesville, Indiana, and the guys down there are just like, want to offer you no help whatsoever, and they won't tell you anything.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And it's really weird too. They all act like someone's going to come out there and dredge the creek out. They're going to take all 5 tons. They're going to dig it down to bedrock, man. Don't tell anyone it's here.
Yep.
Who's going to do that? Who has a backhoe and is... I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It does, 100%. But in a glacial deposit in a small creek, I don't think there's anyone chomping at the bit to, go pound that ground and take that 1 gram a week away from you.
Right. Right. But
yeah,
they're like that though.
They are, and it could be such a much more friendly tourist location. And what we really need to do is bring the youth in. We've got a middle generation, my generation, that tends to view us as an environmental disaster. And I think young people are getting back to getting outdoors, and our generation too. There's plenty of people, they just want to go out and have fun. And this is a great way to go out and have fun.
Sure is.
Yeah. And to get that message out there more and get people out there panning and enjoying it.
And all it takes is 1 piece of gold in your pan and you're hooked.
Oh boy, yeah. Yeah, that moment where you see that in your pan.
When you found it for yourself out of the wild.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's
and you
all
can't
over with.
believe it. You're like, this was some dirt. You're like looking where you were digging, you're like, how can that even be there?
That came from there.
Yeah. Awesome. Where do you normally
how much
go?
more is there?
Yeah, right. No, right.
And then it begins.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an incredible journey.
Yep. That's like that video Jeff did with the park rat Pat panning out his first panning gold for his first time. Priceless. Priceless.
It was. I mean, just to see that excitement and that joy, that was worth
and
it
then
all.
when he finds it for himself out in the wild in a creek, it's going to be that times 10.
Yeah.
See, you want to be down here for that. It's going to happen at Thermal City.
Better get it on video because it's going to be good.
All right. It's going to be cameras rolling. That's for sure.
That's awesome. It's always so hard to balance that filming and enjoying the experience. It takes, I don't think people realize that to get that 5-10 minutes of footage takes hours of work and then hours of work on the back end to get it loaded up,
Yeah. And pronounced and details and descriptions and it goes on.
And boy, you make one mistake or foible and it is there for every viewer, for everyone to, hey, you said, know.
Pat says he's ready to go right now.
Awesome.
We all are.
He's ready to go. I'm ready.
It was the Lowell area. I say in the video, it's our most popular video. I'm going to make you go find it and watch it. But we went panning. It's just north of Lowell, Michigan. But the Iona area in general is one of the better areas for gold in central Michigan. There's quite a few creeks and rivers there. And those, if you Google, you can find those locations pretty easy. Sorry, that was someone's comment. Yeah, right on, HD. Yeah. HD and his wife, Judy, used to make a lot of content, kind of cut back on the videos. And I get that, especially with a wife, a spouse, you're trying to balance that family time,
And that's hard.
Personally, I love making the videos. So, you know, like I make these videos and sometimes don't get a great reaction, but man, I had a great time making it. I gotta say, the edits, like I'll get the sound to match up just right, and I feel just great about it. So I don't know. I was never very artistic as a kid. Like I got an F for drawing a straight line in art class. Any of you that have ordered and gotten my handwriting, you know exactly what I'm talking about. My handwriting's pretty bad. But the video, because it's on computer, I can actually like make it look how I want it. And I find that very satisfying. But like the last prospecting video on the Tulameen River, I think I spent about 200 hours editing that. That was about 150 different video clips. Yeah. And then the production time, it was crazy. And I don't know if the result was worth it. I kind of feel like I'd be better off just showing the prospecting, you know?
Right.
It's different.
They got
the
this new
time you're sitting
tripod
there
out.
taking away filming and trying to come up with whatever you want to create, you know, that takes away from the prospecting time. And that's how a lot of times we just don't get much filming done in a day. we forgot.
They do have this new tripod out that you put your phone in and it auto tracks. Like you highlight yourself and it will auto track you if you're moving around. So you don't have to have somebody running your camera. And then it's got a little key fob to turn on, turn off. So yeah, I'm looking into that, but I think it's quite expensive.
I got one for my sluice. I can sit here and turn it on. Watch it.
Oh,
Hear that? Hear that? And I can cut it off. I can crank it up from here. I can turn it down.
Wow.
no, you watch Flash your pan. Now he's wanting to dig up the yard.
Now that's a gold prospector that has a Bluetooth control for their sluice. That's awesome. Dude.
He needs to come hang out with me.
Technology, man, it's awesome. I'm loving it.
More dirt, more gold.
That gives me time if I can get my rig to set up to sit there and feed that for me by itself while I'm over there doing my sluicing and
park
getting
rat, that's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Auto track, bro.
Yeah, because I got the battery system already and the controller and all that, so we're set and ready. We're good.
My brother thinks he can use the camera off of a drone because you know how it'll follow you. The front of a drone, them cameras that spin around and look at all different things. He thinks he can mount his drone to this tripod and it will auto track you. You know, not flying the drone, just somehow mount it to the tripod.
Had a phone call from the wife. She's working a 16-hour shift today.
Oof.
She does memory care for elderly, Alzheimer's, and dementia patients. She works at a place where family can't take care of them, so they drop them off. And then she makes sure they have a comfortable living day to day. She definitely has a hard job. Jeff knows that from experience.
Yeah, I live that job daily, brother. That's why I have to get up and take out of here every so often. I have to go take care of mother.
Awesome. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I want to go down to Indiana. One of my I want to hit all the Midwest. I got a couple places in Illinois. I was told there's gold. I know there's not a lot of gold there, but I want to hit different spots throughout the Midwest. Like I'm going to North Carolina. I'm on the way back. Charlie and I may hit some streams on our way back just for random shits and giggles, because why not?
Muscle Shell. Morning.
That's a big one here in Indiana. You can't pan anywhere that have freshwater mussels. They'll really mess you up for that. Yeah. And, you know, like, how do you know the stream has mussels, right?
Well, here there's signs at every landing if it's contaminated waters.
Mm-hmm.
The Wisconsin DNR puts like tiger stripe mussel shell notices, invasive species alerts. They actually have several different postings at each landing.
You have to thoroughly clean your boat before and after entering the water
with the scrub brush.
Yes.
Even my kayak, I got a 12-foot sit on top kayak, and in order to move it from one part of the lake to the other, they actually want it clean before it goes in, just in case something from on the east side isn't on the west side yet. And then when they put that thing across the water to keep the contaminants separate, I don't know, is it a little laser beam that shoots everything that goes underneath of it? Probably not. So it's kind of stupid to me, but
even your flip flops and Speedo, Jericho.
Yep. Yo, tonka, they're Crocs.
Crocs.
I don't know, man. If we're not careful, next they'll want to clean inside our butthole before we move the boat.
Gotta have your Crocs.
It's 11 degrees out and I'm still wearing Crocs.
Yeah, I got the fleece line Crocs, you know. So
I don't.
Oh, I do.
My feet would sweat too much in them suckers.
I got the fleece line Crocs.
There is gold. I was told there's gold in every stream, be it minute gold or big gold. There's gold everywhere. I don't know how true that is, but what's your experience with that, Terry?
Well, I got Spoon River runs really close to my house here, and I found gold in it. That's here in Illinois. So
we talked about Ford County and Vermilion County where they meet. They actually have recordable gold when they tested it for the lead.
Yeah, I found a geological map where the Mississippi River used to run, like a long time ago.
Where it was over another 45 miles from where it's
it went around
now.
East Peoria.
Yep.
And then it came back and then went back to where it is now. And you get over there by East Peoria.
Bye, Ed.
The Illinois River cuts right through there, and that's where the old Mississippi Channel was. So, yeah.
Luke Duke says glacial gold in Illinois.
Yeah, it is. Same in Indiana too.
And Wisconsin.
Yep.
Except for Nugget Lake has outer space gold.
Outer space gold, baby. And diamonds.
Terry and I are going to be out there Saruka knitting our thongs at Nugget Lake.
You're going to scare some children.
As soon as he gets out of his car, he's scared of children.
Let me in.
How's dinner, Charlie? Or not eating? You're not eating yet.
Where's ET at? I didn't see ET in here, but this.
I didn't see ET in here either, but Charlie popped it up. Oh, ET gold, outer space gold, Nugget Lake.
Oh, okay.
We'll catch up with you, Charlie. We had to get there.
I thought we was looking for another prospector.
I mean, there probably is an ET gold somewhere on YouTube.
There. I know an ET, but that's over there with M&M Prospecting.
I was hoping he was going to be showing up today, but he's still hiking.
I'd say so. He's using the weather to his advantage. Who's that guy?
That's that Brewers Prospecting fella.
Oh, that guy. You know, that guy. Just
That
big
one.
cool metal detecting. Where's Nugget Lake?
Nugget Lake is in northwestern Wisconsin by Pepin, I believe, is the town.
and we gonna hit it.
Charlie knows a couple secret spots, and Flower Gold Wizard said he's going to point me in the direction if I see him out there. I'm sure he's going to point me away from his spot.
Mary talks to me.
Charlie's got a lockdown on Nugget Lake. I've been there once with my boss 3 years ago, and we found about $7 worth of gold in 10 hours. And I shoveled more than I could even imagine. I just expected there to at least be a quarter gram, but there wasn't even that. He didn't have the good spot. He didn't know what he was doing either. Mary Monarch wants to know what happened, Mr. Clean.
Because I had to take my hat off. I was sweating.
Somebody said, "Put your hat back on. It's blinding us."
Yeah.
She said when she first started watching your videos, you had hair, even though you were a little ginger. You still had some hair.
No, I didn't. I've never had hair. No, that's a negative on that. Nope.
I have to scroll back to
it. Don't get no longer than that, and it's gone again. Can't handle that stuff. Can't handle that hair.
The top of a beep or a peep.
I always called me onion head. I don't know why.
I'm on the opposite end of the state from Racine, Michigan Gems. Opposite. I'm on the southwest. That's southeast.
I bet it's soft.
Just Be Cool metal detecting. I am about 45 minutes west of Madison.
Luke Duke's dying over there. You want to rub it? You just want to rub it? She wants to rub my head. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better, Mary. What is? He's back on the phone again.
Oh,
He's back on the phone again.
My phone muted me.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
So Ricky says, "Hi, Jeff. He saw you on your live stream and he thought you were really cool."
Okay. Hello.
I'm wondering why I don't have any audio. Say something, Jeff.
Hello.
Jerico.
Come back.
He's
We took it over.
refreshing.
We have taken over the show. Close-ups here. There he is.
It's not working.
Still not?
Terry sounds like a chipmunk.
Oh, it was doing that to me the other night. Jeff sounded like Sasquatch.
You can't blame the video for how your voice sounds, guys.
Maybe it's my geographical location.
It's your earphones.
Oh.
We need something we can pass back and forth here. Oh, wait, I go this way.
There, it fixed.
Earphones.
I should like pass it up.
Here, Terry, grab it, pass it over.
Some tomato action.
Tomatoes.
That's what my phone call was about. But yeah, Jeff, he said that you got some awesome videos and some awesome shorts.
I've got a few. I don't have a whole lot, but I've only been going about 7-8 months now making video content. So
I think he was talking about your garden tour.
that took about 7 to 8 months. Well, where you're legal to grow it, you might as well. get to come out of the hiding into the light. They get a lot more attention when they're sitting there in the backyard all the time. Yes, soft as a baby's ass. Oh, mercy.
So, Terry, you got some gold porn for us?
Actually, what did I get? I just got that in the mail. That's the
Now, look at
Patreon
that.
That's the
That's what I'm
Patreon
talking
from
about, Terry.
Vendetta.
You have to open the safe, Terry.
Huh?
You're gonna have to open the safe and get out the chunkies.
Jeff's got all my big gold.
I got all Terry's big gold. It's right here. You got to get that stuff when the getting's good.
Oh, there I
Charlie
am.
Chuckles.
Charlie, hey, you guys.
You guys.
Yeah, I'm calling from Rhinelander right now. The land of the Hodag.
Watch out for lot lizards.
That's what it is. That's the Hodag. It's a
They're
giant fucking
everywhere.
lizard frog thing.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
You ever pulled over at that one gas station, Conan, where you went to the bathroom and you're like, I shouldn't have stopped here.
That's about every bathroom in Wisconsin, isn't it?
Yeah. Except for Quick
I
Trip.
gotta
they clean
be
it up
honest.
every
No,
time.
I've been enough terrible places that I'm comfortable anywhere.
This is you.
Hi, Rebecca.
Jericho says hi.
She's mean to me. I ain't saying hi. Love you, sis.
So, Charlie Chuckles, are you ready to kidnap Terry? I mean, go to North Carolina yet?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I think the car's mostly packed. It's not organized yet, but
Just don't injure him any worse than he already is, okay? When you kid
I'll help you repack. You're talking to the Tetris champ of '96.
oh, we're gonna lure Terry out. See, we ain't gonna have to kidnap him. We're gonna go get one of them.
Yeah.
Philly
Come on here and look at what I
cheesesteaks
got in my car,
and drag
dude.
it on a string through the yard.
That's the way we're gonna do it. Is be like, hey Terry, I got something really cool to show you.
You want to see this classifier I made, Terry? It's really neat.
Ka-thump.
You're both bigger than me, so I can't put up a fight.
Yeah.
I'm little. Charlie's the one that's the giant.
Charlie's size is deceiving. I'll just tell you now, it's deceiving on camera. He's not fat. He's just tall and built like a brick shit house.
And if you've
it's
also
solid.
noticed in
I
a
ain't
lot of my
saying-
videos, I wear baggier clothes, so you can't really tell. But yeah, I'm solid.
Yeah.
Solid.
You're sitting there framing every day, swinging hammers and stuff. You're not fat and carrying lumber and setting trusses. And no, that don't happen.
Yeah, I gotta say, the three of you really remind me of my boys. I got two boys, and they're both enormous, like 6'5", 300 pounds. Hard labor. Yeah, me, I'm tiny. I always had the prospector body. Get up there 12K, and it doesn't bother me. I keep going.
Yeah, I'm like 6'2", weigh 245 pounds.
Yeah, that's nice to move and stuff. But man, you get up at altitude, it's hard to breathe.
Yeah, when you're 6'2", you can't afford to get a big gut because you got to bend over all the time and you can't breathe if you have a big gut.
Man, Owen's biggest problem is he doesn't fit anything. Like, no cars are designed. He's 6'5". No cars are designed for him. You know what I mean? There's like the whole world is working against you when you're tall,
Yeah, he has to duck for every doorway.
Every countertop is a back problem,
Exactly.
Yeah, he played football though. That was awesome watching him play football, man. They were
There's my
playing.
tiny car, Terry.
Oh my God. Is that a Prius?
No, it's a Nissan, but here's the
Oh.
trunk.
Hey, I need to see how much clearance is in between the fender well and the wheel before it's loaded. Oh, you're screwed. You're screwed.
Can you take the spare tire out?
Yep.
Put it on top of the car in case if you need it. You can get to it.
I need more leg room.
It's a little icy out there.
Charlie
Yeah.
will rig you a rack up for that car in no time at his house.
Yeah, the more you get that weight center mass, you know.
See,
You
my
put
car
all
will
that
fit
dirt
in
the back
Charlie's van.
Charlie will whip out that PVC and them ratchet straps and a little bit of duct tape. You'll have you a luggage rack before you leave his house.
Oh, I got about 12 ratchet straps in there just in case we pick something up on the way.
No, I tell you what you do. You rip those back seats out and set a piece of plywood down. You'll have so much space back there. You'll be
Well, the
blown
back
away.
seats fold down.
Yeah, but I'm saying they pop right out too. That the bottom piece, most people don't know. That piece pops right out.
Mine goes right to the gas tank.
Yep. But it'll buy you that couple inches, and then you can put the heavy buckets, center mass, so it's on all four shocks and struts instead of in the trunk where it's just on the back.
Oh no, those are going behind Charlie's seat and my seat because
I'm really planning this out. Okay, there you go. Yeah. I would leave the back seat at the creek. Let everyone know. Just
if you're not using that back seat, there's no need to haul it around. That's less weight, less gas.
That's right.
Efficiency.
Yeah. Who are you showing off for?
I get 420 miles to the gallon or to the tank right now.
Charlie's like me.
I'm rocking 11 miles to the gallon, so
I can on a 9-gallon tank. I can get 420 miles.
Nice.
That's the only good thing about it. That's your engine knocking. You need oil. That's your lifter sticking because it's dry.
Put a little transmission fluid in there to quiet
Slick
that
50,
lifter down.
Slick 51.
You need some slick
Yep.
501, Charlie says. You should slick them 501. Some super lube.
It'll get you back on the road.
I would say no less than 3 and up no more than 10. Park rack. He asked how many buckets he should bring.
Yeah.
I'm bringing 6.
Anywhere from 3 to
Charlie's
10.
bringing 6, right?
The worst part is
Yeah.
they're stackable on the way there, but they're not on the way back.
That's true. Well, that's when you pick up that hitch receiver and just load that thing up with 5 more.
That's right.
See, I got that AAA and a free rental upgrade to an SUV. So if it happens to break down with too much weight, I got that free AAA and that upgrade for the free rental car. So we'll be all right.
They're not going to make it out of their state and they'll be upgraded.
Well, I wanted to rent one, but they wanted a $1,000 deposit. They said that there's too much car thefts in the North Carolina area right now. I said, there's car thefts everywhere. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Shoot, a guy down the road was in getting a burger and his catalytic converter got cut off while he was getting a burger.
Holy God.
Wow.
Welcome to
Truck was still running
Wisconsin.
and they cut it off.
We had a car come in for an oil change. We jacked it up, and the guy's like, "Man, my exhaust is loud." So we jacked it up, and someone taking a freaking sawzall to his catalytic converters. He must have got caught because he never made it all the way through, and they were still on the car, but it was sawed 3/4 of the way through the exhaust pipe.
Crazy.
Like, man.
Charlie and I did talk about U-Hauls.
Hey, you can
1995 a day.
U-Haul.
Yep.
hammock. You can set up a hammock in the back of the U-Haul pretty easy. It's not bad.
I just know I'm ready to start experiencing real river sluicing and really getting taught how to set up a sluice and learning how to do this stuff. Is going to be exciting. Jeff's going to be an excellent teacher. He's patient. Park Rat Pat said you were very patient teaching him how to pan.
You better, yeah, but
You're better off learning from.
I've got limited knowledge. I mean, Charlie's got more experience in the creek than I got. So
Charlie's the creek wizard.
Oh, I'm a wizard.
No, if you want a wizard, you need to get benzo on the creek.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want
we got a
wizard,
port bot.
get benzo. That's who I went on my first trip on the creek with.
Get him,
Benzo
Charlie.
Gold.
I can't do it from StreamYard on my phone.
Oh, the bot.
Yeah, I can't have like YouTube and this open at the same time.
They might not be a bot because they're talking about van renting, just spelled it different.
Yeah, Heidi and I hope to get an RV. That's the direction we're going.
No, that's one of those bots.
We
You can always click on their channel and see what content they got as a moderator without getting spammed.
I don't recommend getting a giant one.
right.
Just a little van type is all you need.
I want a
That's kind of
30
what we're
footer.
thinking. We'd like a pull behind so we could still use the truck, you know, and have the home still set up somewhere, you know. But yeah,
Giant ones are hard to maneuver and they're hard to get in and out of places. And
yep. No, I know. We want the off-road package, the all-weather package, and something under 6,000 pounds gross vehicle weight, under 3 tons. So we're coming out of 2,000 square feet. We moved into this little apartment, got rid of a lot of stuff, got a lot more stuff to get rid of, you know, to be able to downsize and pretty much live that way.
I want to go van life as well, but my wife said she needs at least 30 foot so she can be that far away from me.
I tell you what, when we started last summer, we went camping for 40 days. That's what I'm making the videos out of. And we were out there for 40 days straight and we could have just kept going. All you need is a space that's air conditioned and heated so you can get cool or warm if you get sick, and somewhere you can cook when it's pissing down that you don't feel like you just made something gross. And that's really all you need, because you're going to be, you know, out there.
yep,
Yeah.
pretty much camper all it is. Play sleep.
Yep. I even thought, you know, I don't think Heidi's not down, but personally, if it was me, I would do a utility trailer. You could get a taller one that you could stand up on. You could have your
Like a box
emergency
truck?
sleep area there. Not even a box truck, just a utility trailer that I could
like
hook up to the
okay.
truck. Yeah,
Like with
yeah.
an 8 foot, 8.5 foot wide V nose front.
Maybe
board?
10 foot. You know, I want to be able to slap the bed in there and have like a mini kitchen and be able to flip that up, right? And now I got a nice indoor gold processing area, right? So I'd want it to fill both those roles. And then being a utility trailer, it'd be so low key, you know? And then most of the time I'd be in a tent, right? It would just be for if the weather was terrible, right?
There you go, paranormal chop shop.
Chicago.
Chicago.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to getting this thing going and getting started. I know Charlie's excited. We got plans for March. We already got plans for April. We got plans for May. We got plans for June. What are we doing in July, guys?
Blowing something up as usual.
That's the normal thing.
I'm on it.
Shoots and guns.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah, you never know what we're gonna blow up on.
We'll fill up
in
355-gallon drums of 501, slick them, and put a fuse on it and see what happens.
There you go.
I've got the video for that because I got about 10 pounds of tannerite. We could really do
Ooh.
I'm gonna.
exactly. Yeah, your mind went where mine did. But boo.
There's some gold porn.
Oh yeah.
There you
Let me
go.
blow you up. Hold on. Making some.
See,
pay
he
dirt.
does the same thing I do.
That's
what his
the,
wife doesn't bake.
Small stuff. Got some
Yeah,
pretty
but
nice
Charlie, what
nuggets
you
over
don't
here.
have is that falcon pan right there.
Yeah, I see. I need one of those. It's a
You
Falcon
need a
pan.
falcon pan.
Yeah, does
Falcon Pan's
Prospector Bill's shop sell them, Jeffrey?
Yeah, you can pick them up for $9, guys.
Well, that'll be in my
That was a lot of fun.
going home with me. I'll be getting one of those.
Well, you can get them
Same here.
online too for $9. I mean,
Yeah, I'd rather just pick it up in person.
yeah,
Yeah.
If you're going to Bill's, I would pick it up off of Bill personally.
So, Jeff, our itinerary. Charlie's driving here after work the 14th. He will get here approximately 9 p.m. We are leaving. We'll be at Terry's by midnight.
Power Crap Pat will be sitting here waiting on you from the 12th until you arrive.
We're hanging out with Terry for about a half hour to an hour because he likes staying up late. And then Terry's going to get in the back seat with Hercules, and he's going to show us how to find the gas station, but we're going to hit the interstate and go to Tony's. That's about 3 hours away. We're just doing a stop and drop there. And then heading down. Did you talk to the Treasure Victions about us coming on the way back?
Yeah.
Last night. Rose told Charlie just to call, and it'd work it out.
All right. Because we're leaving Thermal City at about 8 a.m., I think we said.
Yep. Which would put us by like what, 1, 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Michigan Gems wants to see that pan again.
Yeah, can you show her your pan?
Yeah.
Conan?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I got dirt in both mine.
This is that Falcon finishing pan. A lot of people really love it for finishing dirt, especially for getting the black sands out. I gotta say personally, guys, I really like just using my regular pan. But I've learned to pan on black sands, so to me that's normal panning.
Yeah, you're like Grease Monkey. He likes to do it with the small Garrett pan, you know.
Yeah, I really
at a
like
time.
a Garrett because it's so wide. That surface area on the bottom of the pan, you can move a lot of dirt in that. And, yeah, you might miss a tiny piece, but I finished pan in the SE2, not that one. Where's my beat up one? I like a really, here it is.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
real
just
scratched up. Yeah.
Yeah, real scratched up, dirty. It looks almost like it needs replaced. No, it doesn't miss anything.
It's good and seasoned.
Yeah. Seasoned.
A little salt, a little pepper, a little hot sauce. It's good to go.
Yeah, make sure it's the benzo hot sauce because that makes extra work happen.
All right, Michigan Gems, the minimum amount you need to pan is pay dirt and a pan. And you need something to catch the dirt in and something to hold some water, right? That's all you need. She asked, what's the minimum you need to pan? Something to put water in, something to catch your tailings, and pay dirt in a pan, right?
And don't forget your kitchen strainer because you kind of got to classify.
You need your kitchen type strainer device.
Yeah, you got to classify to separate the bigs from the smalls. That's important in panning.
Yeah, these are only $1 at Dollar General, guys, and that'll get you right where you need to be.
This is how much I use it. Look how wore out it is.
Yeah, that was a newer one. Here's the.
I got the same Dollar General pan strainer right here. Same one.
Same one I got.
Need
all beat up.
Dollar General, $1.
Michigan Gems, send me an email and I'll send you a link to Prospector Bill. he had the best prices that I saw over any other site, to be honest.
How much were his pans?
He's got them that are some of that are $5 or $6, a couple that
Oh,
are $9.
yeah.
His East Wing steel pans are less than 20.
Wow. I might
He's
check
got
that
the
out too.
16-inch, the 14, the 12, and the 10 for the steel pans. I'm getting the
Awesome.
16-inch just to be my catch basin
Awesome.
for when I'm
Guys,
fishing.
my phone is at 4%, so I'm going to die. I do want to say I love this. This was a lot of fun. Next time you do a stream, for sure, I would love to be involved. When you guys are going by, you'll probably be on the toll road. That's not too far from here. Shoot me a text if you want to hook up. But
All right.
Unfortunately, now I have to do a shameless plug for the website.
I was gonna say-
AcrossThePondPaydirt.com. It's AcrossThePondPaydirt.com. We got a couple new things up. We got Cali Gold Hunter, and we got an AU edition Cali Gold Hunter. They all have this gold in it. These ones also have crystallized silver in it, which is an amazing, amazing stuff if you've never seen it. And these bags are made out of this dirt here, which we got in Northern California. You can see us get it in the prospecting video, and it is definitely some cool dirt. It is loaded with black sand.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to send me one so I can do it on my stream.
I
I know
know.
you had
I
mentioned
need
the
to.
other night that you wanted to do some dirt trading with me, Charlie.
Yeah. I'll send you some, and after you guys go prospecting and get some, you can send me some later. But text me your address, and I'll get that right out to you, man.
All right, I'll send you mine and Charlie's addresses, and we'll do it on our stream, and we'll advertise for you.
Cool.
Yep.
Awesome, dude.
Totally down for it.
Awesome, because that's how I try to pay to make it back out there, you know.
And that's why I'm making the 20 bags of pay dirt with the gold I have and throwing
Yeah.
that nugget in there because I want to go to South Dakota and I want to go to about 15 different states this summer. So
Oh, South Dakota was awesome. My phone might die while I show you this. This is some of the hard rock we got in South Dakota, and the degree of mineralization on some of this material is just outstanding. And, of course, South Dakota is a little different from a lot of regions. I don't actually have a piece here, but a lot of the gold is actually found in dolomite. So you want to look for a tight grained dolomite where the black and the white specks are really small, and that's what your high grade ore tends to be in the Dakotas.
now it wasn't Dolomite a 70s actor.
I don't know. I know on Futurama they say it's dolomite, baby, and the Bender the robot is part dolomite. So
I knew I'd heard it from somewhere. But all right, Conan, thanks for stopping by, and I'll send you my address and Charlie's address, and
awesome,
we'll definitely
guys.
be in touch. Have a good one. Tell the missus we said hello.
Oh, I sure will. You guys have a great time.
See
You
you,
too.
man.
Where is it? What is it?
Yeah, that's Conan from Heidi and Conan's
What did they tell you
Prospect.
several times?
Where is it? Charlie's got some domestic stuff going on.
What?
What? I got my blockers on.
Kids are crying because we have to go.
What?
And one doesn't like the cold.
They want to stay and hang out with me, Ma, don't they?
No, Grandma's with. It's just we were visiting a family friend and they don't want to go.
Ah.
Loki.
Loki's not happy. Oh.
It's gonna be Jericho on the way there.
Charlie can't.
Are we there yet?
Oh, it's going to be Charlie. Turn this music off. I can't handle this singing no more.
Not gonna give you $100 to give me a seat.
What's the minimum they need?
I don't have $100, but I'd pay for it if I could.
Pan, dirt.
They need
All right, Park Rat
one
Rat.
sec.
Take care.
I like them seat covers.
He calmed down when Daddy was back there doing it. Wow.
He said, Dad's in charge now.
Yeah. Grandma, I can pull the wool over on, but Dad, nope, I'm shutting her down.
I jumped from 100. So, Jeff, they took me down from 200 to 160, and I'm back up to 175. I think a lot of people that actually watched did get their sub pulled.
Yeah, because I was unsubscribed, and I know I was sub before now. I mean, I was one of the first. So
Later, E. Larson.
later, see, Brian.
No.
Whoa, I'm up to 42. What?
All right, I'm back.
Temperature.
No, subs. That's awesome.
Dude, I'm telling you, we can get you there before spring, man.
We really can.
Yeah.
Michigan Gems, call in if you got some questions. It's easier to hear your question versus see your question. I threw the link in the chat.
Go ahead and drop it again, Jericho.
She's
It's pinned.
scared.
Oh, it's pinned.
She's scared.
I've seen her on a couple other lives. She can handle
Yeah,
her own.
she's not
She's got a
scared to go
crowbar and a baseball bat.
live. She's not scared. I was just aggravating her.
Thomas 907 was also one of the ones that was unsubbed to me and to Chuckles.
Yeah.
I was over 200 and I went down to 160 overnight. And it wasn't from AAPs because
YouTube purge.
YouTube purge. Well, why purge people that we can interact with on the daily?
I don't know, but they do it.
What is
I'm
wrong
still
with
in.
your McDonald's?
I don't know. They hadn't unsubscribed me from Charlie. Maybe that's because we're teammates.
Right?
Yeah.
But I'm also sitting at like 15% battery, so I'll hang out as long as I can, but I might die.
No, don't die, Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie, don't die. Michigan Gems, you coming in or what? There she is.
Hey, Charlie, do me a favor. The night before Jericho comes and picks you up, have a whole can of Bush's baked beans.
Hercules is eating 2 cans. I'm having chocolate milk and Reese's peanut butter popcorn and Reese's peanut butter cups. You want a fart war? We got a fart war happening.
I'll just eat Burger King for a week.
Sorry, you got the Funday. I'm not doing anything. Look.
Hey, I combed my hair because after I talked to Jeff, it was like this. So I said I better put the Jew fro back.
Yeah, well, my hair looks like hell.
That's what mine looked
My
like.
makeup's half on, half off.
Just not as full. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, Charlie and I are going to be looking like Jeff and
I've been cleaning all day and kind of.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
But yeah, I'm planning on quite a few trips into Michigan. Besides going to Muskie Park, I want to go Petoskey Stone hunting, and I want to go Uperlite hunting, and then I want to tour the random.
Those Uperlites, you can get those anywhere on Lake Michigan too.
Yeah.
So anywhere on the east side of Michigan, you can do it too.
But there's a reported,
west side of Michigan.
There's a reported Civil War ship crash site not too far from you. And you can metal detect the beach. So
I'm in Lansing, so
storm. Huh?
Yep. I'm in Lansing.
I know.
Area. So yeah, Grand Haven is an hour and a half from me. So not far at all.
Yeah.
And Ionia and Lowell, that's 30 minutes. Sarah's actually from the Lowell area. So not far at all. But no, I really want to learn how to pan.
I sent you videos.
Yeah, all you got to do is do some how-to videos and just take your time. If you buy a bag, like if you buy my bag,
What, Loki?
you know it's going to have a 0.5 gram of gold in it. And it might have a nugget.
What do you use to pull the gold out?
The gold is heavier than anything in there, so it will be at the bottom of the dirt. And when you wash off the dirt,
Right,
Jeff,
Jeff.
can you get a panning demonstration?
Well, Jeff sent me a couple videos and I watched them, but what do you use? What are those?
That's a snuffer
Snuffer
bottle.
bottles.
Where do you get them? I'm pan stupid, so.
Prospector Bill's Gold Shop. There's all kinds of places online that you can order them from.
Do you put water in them first, then suck it up, or is it a dry bottle and then suck it up?
No, you do it all wet.
It's all wet.
Okay.
You got to get wet to have fun.
Got to get it wet to make it slippery. Unless you're going to use that 501. Can you throw that?
Yeah,
up
that
or no?
501 Slickum will dial you right in. Aerodynamic streamliner.
Heidi and Conan says we can do a how to pan live stream. He does not use a snuffer bottle.
Well, that's true. You can do it that way too. You can always keep your gold in your pan and just dry it out that way.
So what size pan do you prefer? Like you said there was 10, 12, 16, and 18-inch pans?
It
It's
depends
all pretty
on,
much what you can handle.
Yeah, I
Because
mean,
once
how
you-
big are your hands? Stop blushing. You could probably hold a 10-inch pan.
I want that. Where's the snort? Where's the snort at?
Shut up, Jeff.
Yeah, come on, get a giggle snort.
I'm almost there.
There it is.
Okay. Oh, shit.
What's up, Hip B?
Luke Duke says bigger is better.
Yep, the bigger. That's
No,
my
maybe
thought
that's
of
what
pan.
she said. I don't know.
Wait, yeah.
Wow.
No, it's confirmed. He said bigger is better. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a pan. Somebody said something about a resting pan, or
No, catch basin. So what your
Okay.
tailings will fall into another pan. So you got a tote with water in it, and then you put a pan in it, and then when you pan from your pan, the stuff that falls off, you'll catch it in another pan like that.
so you need two pans.
I mean, you don't have to. You can use anything to catch it. You just want to not lose the tailings because you have to repan it in case you lost gold.
Okay. So what do you do with a shaker? Not that, but
Classifier.
yeah.
So if you get the material that'll be in most Paydirt bags is going to be around a 1/4 inch or smaller. Sometimes you get bigger pieces. Mine's classified down to an 1/8 inch, so you don't really need a classifier. But when you use the kitchen strainer, what that does is get the bigger pieces separate from the dust and the small stuff.
Why when there's multiple lanes and you can pass people, they drive like super fast.
Are we going to get a demonstration, Mr. Brewer?
Classifiers.
I know you got a bag of Paydirt.
Yes,
I've
Jeff.
done
Teach
one, my
me.
When I'm doing it in my kitchen, I like little pans.
Yeah.
If I'm doing it out on the creek, I like something bigger than 10-inch.
See,
I
I
got
want
an
to try
8-inch
the
pan
creek.
that I pan into a 10-inch pan.
The Garrett Super Sluice is probably the best pan
It's about a 15, isn't it?
Just get around here.
But for what you need at the house or what you can get, you don't have to have. They also have these different classifiers that are smaller.
Oh,
That's only 6 inches. Well, 5.5.
Jericho, is that Hercules?
No, this is Zeus.
Oh, okay.
This is
Hold
the
on.
Ewok Shih Tzu. Hercules. Come here.
Well, you want to see my weenie?
Up. Come here. Come on.
Do I?
Oh,
Jeff, don't be hating because she's bigger than yours. Aw.
Side view.
Gracie's a lot bigger than that weenie.
She's a teeny weenie. She's only like 4 pounds.
Coming back.
This is Gypsy Ink. Oh. Okay. Keep going. Jack, you're scaring her.
Charlie gone.
poof! Charlie's spinning the wheels of death.
Spinny wheel.
Come here. Come here.
Yeah, panning would be a lot of fun.
It is. It's
A
relaxing.
lot of Is it?
Yeah.
It's,
See, I
it
think
is
magnet
fun.
fishing is relaxing.
Oh no.
Oh, spinny wheel.
Charlie's got a white screen with spinny wheels.
No signal.
Heidi and Conan said they're coming back. He's going to charge his phone and show us something.
Uh-oh.
He's going to show you how to pan without.
So, what's something interesting you've done in the past 2 weeks besides go to dinner with Mr. and Mrs. AAP?
I hung out with Tripwire yesterday at the arcades. Last
You hung out with a
Sunday,
stripper at the arcades?
Tripwire,
Tripwire.
straight up metal detecting.
Okay.
Sorry, I've got my mouthpieces in.
It sounded like you
And
said
I've
you hung
got
out with a stripper at an arcade.
Sure.
That's my other name. No.
Arcadia.
I went magnet fishing with Danny Dip and Venture to Low last Sunday.
Nice. Did you find anything
First time.
interesting?
No. After I left, they each found guns.
You know, I've seen a lot of magnet fishing videos, and it seems like they always find a gun. How come I
That's
never found
what's
these
selling.
guns when I'm kayaking?
I don't know. I haven't tried kayaking yet with the magnet. I'm kind of scared.
Hercules loves kayaking and paddleboarding. That's like his thing to do. He's down here tapping me. Where's the kayak?
Hercules.
I'm gonna go kayaking. Come up here. Come up here. Tell him. Say hi.
And then you got Mini John being a little dork.
See, you should hop in your motorhome or whatever you said you got, that big camper, and drive down to Thermal City and learn how to pan from Jeff and Charlie right on the water.
Yeah, that thing gets 8.2 miles per gallon.
Yeah.
Sucks on gas mileage.
Gotta pay to play.
That's what she said, Jeff. Sorry,
Oh,
I never know what's gonna. I don't know what ever is gonna come out of my mouth. Okay. I'm gonna get some scotch.
We're chartsing already?
We're what already?
We're doing charts already?
Charts of what?
Cheers. That means drinks, shots.
Oh.
Cheers.
Oh, I'm gonna be sipping on my scotch.
Come on, hadn't you
All right,
ever
Jeff,
been to
where's yours
JP's bar before? I know you have. I've seen you over at JP's bar
Get out
before.
of there.
I was there twice so far.
Well, you should know what charts are. Charts.
Sorry.
Charts.
Where's yours at, Terry? It's Sunday. It's Sunday Funday.
Man, no.
No, it's
Yeah,
called
work
giving
tomorrow,
up this for Lent.
That's tomorrow. Just joking, Terry. No.
Huh?
I was just joking. I said that's tomorrow, not today.
Yeah.
Who wants
Ain't nothing
bacon?
worse than working with a hangover.
Oh, absolutely.
Bacon's gross.
The dogs like them cheddar bacon treat things.
Oh, okay. I'm like, don't get me around bacon. I don't like bacon.
You don't like swine? You like pork chops?
No, the only
I got homemade
pig
vanilla
I do is
extract.
with a
Still potent
badge.
it.
Is that coming to Jeffrey's house?
I got 2 of these.
You got one, and I got one.
What are they?
Vanilla and 1 oak chips.
Homemade vanilla extract.
Mm.
I figured I'd try it. Stuff's expensive.
That'd flavor a lot
Takes
of rum.
18 months before it's ready.
Wow.
I started it at the end of September, so we got ways to go.
A little bit.
My sister just went to a yard sale type situation and got $700 worth of kayaks for $200.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
With paddles. She said they used them once and they didn't like it.
I'd be jumping on
Can't
that.
beat that.
They're in the back of the truck in my brother-in-law's Denali heading back to my sister's McMansion.
Are you picking this one up?
I want to bring my kayak with, but it's bigger than the car.
That's why you run a U-Haul.
But see, we're trying to economically travel. That U-Haul is going to get 8 miles to the gallon, where we can get down there and back for less than 200 and have money to. What's the name of that brewery we're going to?
The brewery?
The brewery?
Yeah, no, it's State Line Brewery.
There you go, State Line Brewery.
Yeah. That's
So-
where you can drink on one side until 12 o'clock at night and then walk across the road and finish up at 3.
That sounds familiar, Jeff.
I know. It's real. It happens here.
So, do you guys do hops? Do you like hoppy things?
They have
Like rabbits?
AP or yeah, they have different ones there. Rabbit, hoppy,
Hops.
not
Jericho.
too much.
Mary, no, I'm not. I've got a rodeo that I'm doing medical for. I can't.
Wisconsin.
Terry likes Wisconsin.
They
Wisconsin?
got roots.
Got some roots. Jeff, I uploaded or updated your order to 7 pounds of cheese curds because I know I was supposed to bring more. So
Cheese curds.
the look on
cheese
Terry's
curds are
face
great.
was, "Where's my motherfucking cheese curds?"
I guess he gets some of mine. He's first stop.
I'll leave you a couple.
I'll leave you go.
Mary said, "Joe, if you're going to Wisconsin in May, you can bring me my watermelon moonshine."
I'm not going.
Well, you'll have to come over either for. Well, May is Charlie's birthday bash. That starts in Minnesota and ends in Michigan. April.
I'll do the tail end.
Well, that's still like 7 hours from you, I think.
Yeah, it is.
It's the same distance for me as it is for you and the APs.
See, between April and June, I do medical for a rodeo circuit. So every other weekend, I'm busy. And then it starts back up in end of July. So
Now, is it a big rodeo circuit? Because I've seen some people get kicked in the face on a couple of my cousin's videos. That
yes,
you're a busy lady then, huh?
I am. I will work fire EMS and then that and then full-time job. Plus a full-time single mom to a wild child. Oh, she's a diva.
I can't get this down.
I heard the diva right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She's got a balloon. Jack, stop. Go put it in your room. I'm not going to look because I'll start screaming. Not enough scotch. I need some more. Have kids. It's fun, they say.
It
They
was.
lied.
I know, right?
No, they didn't. It
Well,
was.
I was 34 when I had her. I was an old mom.
Mine just called me today and showed me the engagement ring. So I'm getting a daughter-in-law. So there's new addition to the family today. So
Oh, congratulations. Soon you're going to be Papa. You're going to be a grandpa.
it's G Daddy. G
He's
Daddy.
gonna be G Daddy. Yes.
I'm not old enough to be a grandpa.
I'm going to behave and not say what I was going to say.
Just say it. It's all right. Well, there's only 5
Oh,
of us in
Daddy.
here, and we're 3 of the people in chat. So I missed it. She laughed before I heard it.
I said it's better than Oh, Daddy.
Oh, Daddy.
I'm sure Jeffrey likes to hear that once in a while.
You know, Miss Michigan, Miss Runner-Up.
Now she's blushing.
Okay,
Yeah.
no. Jack,
I won't use this anymore.
go.
Stop teasing the baby. It's not nice.
Charlie's laughing his ass off.
Charlie's in the car, giggle snorting.
He's lurking.
Over here.
How many babies do you have, AU?
He's got 5,
I
right?
think I got it earlier.
5?
5? Wow, he's a baby maker.
A lot of cold winters up there in Wisconsin, apparently.
You got to get warm somehow. If you don't got the snippy, then you get the burping, crying kids in spring.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he's got 5 kids in total, he says. How
That's
many more are you gonna
awesome.
have, Charlie? What's up, Thomas 907?
Wow.
Thomas.
18, 11, 6, 5, and 3.
Wow.
You're
Thomas 907's got 4 boys.
Yeah. I have.
Look how little it is. Just look how
Jack, no. No. Quit setting on the balloon.
What's
You're going to
that?
scare the bunny and the dog, and I'm going to be mad.
Kyanite.
That's cool.
Kyanite?
Yeah.
It's pretty. Kai or I? A night.
Kyanite. Kai.
Kyanite.
Where do you
That's
get some
pretty.
of
I
that
like that one.
Jeff?
Yeah, Jeff. You need to send me one.
Friends of mine.
You have
Okay, well, how do
friends?
we get a piece? I
Wow.
want that. I want to get a piece like that so I can make it.
I want a piece, Jeff. Jeff, will you give me a piece?
Jeff wants a
I
piece
don't
too.
have pieces to give. These are other pieces. Yeah, other people's pieces that I'm to give to them when I see them coming up.
Come on,
future
Jeffa.
days.
Is that aqua
This is my.
and gold?
This is the one I picked.
Baby
though.
blue topaz and gold.
That's the piece I
Topaz.
picked.
Wow. That's
But
pretty.
I was
I don't
was
have.
told to share with certain people, and
We ain't those certain peoples.
They will be hitting town real soon.
We not the peeps.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
clear.
yours is
Okay, now
much
I'm
prettier,
just jealous. I'm jealous. You
I'm sorry.
guys got stone porn going on here.
What, you got something? What do you got? I know you got a collection of cool things.
I don't. Oh, I do, but I don't know. All right.
Thomas 907 should have 40 kids living in Alaska. Now that's nice, Terry. Ooh, that's a
You got
cool.
a big jail
That's an
key.
old jailhouse key, ain't it?
It is from our first video.
Not that I've seen those in person or anything, but
Oh,
I can't show the pew pews.
Do
you can
you
show
remember
pew-pews.
what that is,
We're
Terry?
pew friendly here.
No, it's alive. You'll get kicked out.
We're in
I
the
think they
Second
said something
Amendment
about
country.
calcite or something.
No, it's road at night.
Oh, I don't know.
That's cool.
It's a heel plate from the 1860s, from the
That's
Civil
nice
War.
smoky quartz.
Yeah, you could track him everywhere he went.
Oh, that's beautiful. You guys might know this one.
JP just panned a half-gram bag. He could have did it on the live stream. What's that? That's a smoke stopper for a stove, right?
No, it's a Rio
Hubcap.
hubcap.
Hubcap. Yeah.
So before
Oh.
Oldsmobile, there was Rio from 1924.
Terry, why didn't you know that?
Looks like a gold pan for me.
A gold pan.
It's only about 6 inches across.
It'll work.
It'll
Yeah, it'll
work.
work.
Here's my hand.
As
That's
long as
what
it's a
she
bowl
said.
shape, it'll work.
That's what she said.
All right, Michigan Gems. Here's some tutorial. Are you ready?
There you go.
Oh. Okay.
There you go.
All right, Conan.
All right, guys.
All right.
Fired up.
She asked what
Conan,
the,
when you're in
minimum-
Michigan, you have to get a hold of me.
Awesome. You asked what the minimum setup was for gold panning. I have the Garrett Super Sluice here in the bottom for a reason we'll see at the end. And I like to use 2 pans, but you don't need 2 pans. I use 2 pans so I can put the minus kitchen strainer in here, and well, you'll see. You do need some surfactant. Gold really floats, especially the small
is that?
gold, but I've seen flake gold
Jet
float
dry.
before.
Jet dry.
You would be surprised how large a piece of gold will float. And then
Okay, jet dry, like for dishwashers?
Yep.
Jet dry? Okay.
And only a couple
exactly
drops.
right.
You can
Just
use
ask
regular
Jeff.
soap, but it's more sudsy.
Okay.
Just a drop.
Just 1 drop.
Not like what Jeff does.
A
Hey, I
drip will
don't
do you.
do that much, I tell you.
You're
Jeff's
getting me
got
all excited right now.
Jeff's
All
got a
right.
foam
Awesome.
factory.
And then you're going to need
Wow.
some Paydirt. Now you can buy some Paydirt, but I have it here already classified. I'm going to put it together though, so that you can follow the process. Normally the Paydirt, it'll have maybe, it really depends on the person. I like to put about 2 scoops of plus kitchen strainer, and then the rest of the Paydirt's going to be minus. So in say like a 1/4 pound, a 4 ounce bag of Paydirt, That's going to be, from making literally hundreds of them, it's going to be real close to exactly 6 spoonfuls. So if I were to take that and weigh that, it would weigh about 4.2 ounces, just over a quarter pound. Now, if you didn't do this step, if you just had it all together, you're going to have all of these great big rocks hammering around and knocking your small gold all over the place.
Okay.
So that's the real purpose behind this. If you're trying to find gold this big, you want to be looking at material this big. If you're finding this big, you want to look at material this big. That's going to make it work. Because the concept really here is that the gold is so much heavier than everything else, it goes to the bottom. Now, I missed a step here. I like to add my surfactant right to the dirt in the strainer, and then I go ahead and I add the water to it at this point. Now, the reason I do that is heavies ride together. So when you're prospecting, that tiny piece of flour gold can be stuck to a slightly larger piece of material. When you make it wet, that helps break that up and get all
How
the
much
minor
water?
kitchen strainer material off of here. Pardon?
How much water?
However much allows you to freely move it in the pan. With this much dirt, you don't need that much water. If you were processing out a large amount of earth, I would do it in a container, more like this hotel pan, so that as you're classifying, you can move along. You see what I mean? You don't want to get bound up, right? But for Paydirt, this really works pretty well. And then you can take your large material, check your classifier, any gold stuck to it, and then you got that material there. So now you can just pan that out, and when you're done panning that out, you got all your minus kitchen strainer material. Now, I also like to use this as an opportunity to kind of preview the dirt, and I can show you some basics of panning here as well. When you get the dirt,
move it back and forth, right, for panning? Okay.
Stratify.
Well, if you watch a lot of people, they like to swirl it to classify it. The concept here really is just getting the gold to the bottom of the pan. I really prefer a side-to-side motion. I want to work the gold down into this crack at the bottom of the pan. You can see this has an inset bottom. The SET pan has like crack here. And I want all my gold sitting right there, right? So if I take it and I swirl it, I have flour gold all over the bottom of the pan. Now I take my dirt and I work it down. Even light stuff. See that? Any flour gold's going to be right here. Now when I take my dirt, let me get a little bit more water here. Now when I take my dirt and I wash it, I just washed all that gold out into here. You see what I mean? Whereas if you start off with your gold on the side, with your dirt on the side, and a side-to-side motion from the shoulder, not the wrist. I'll try to back out to see if that shows. If you watch a lot of people, they pan like this. See the wrist flip? What you're doing is kind of jerking the pan around, and that really throws the gold all over. You want to pan from the shoulder and get a real nice back and forth sweep to it. And that's what's going to really help that gold work right down into that corner for you. You want to then work the material towards the front lip of the pan.
I'll beat you there, Jeff. I'm close.
And then you just 1, 2, 3. And that's really it. You repeat that process.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3. That's it. And where you're looking in your pan for your gold to appear is in these corners. I go right, which means I'm going to see it in this corner first. Some people do go left. I assume left-handed people. But, you know, you're going to have your heavy slope to one side. So I'm just going to wash this more than you should. and you can see you got this hill of black sand here and here. So that just to help you understand the process, how you're washing the heavies off. But if you go too far, you've got heavies that are going to be washed out. That's why every few times, 3 is a great number. You want
And
to
that's
put
why
it
you have
back
the
in
catch
the
basin
pan.
in case you
Okay.
Yeah,
wash
and
it
a
goes
catch
out
basin.
accidentally.
So you pan back through it. And then you just keep working her down. Once she gets down to black sands, you got to kind of work it a little different. Now you're not sending heavies to the bottom. Now you're bringing lights to the top, right?
Is
And
it
so now
going?
you're looking less back here and more up here.
That is so cool. Thank you. Put her out. Put her out.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
real
put her out
relaxing.
because she's
Once
not
you're
home.
happy with how much is there, the last step is you got to finish pan it. And for that, you want about as much water as dirt. And you put the water forward and you bring it back. And that's it.
I want to do this.
It is the most
Wow.
relaxing thing in the world. And once the gold appears, that's really the moment. When you see that gold up there, it is just mind blowing. But I'm not going to pan this all the way down. It really probably wouldn't take too long. A lot of people act like black sand is really tough. I guess I could show you when black sand locks up, you just got to hit it and tilt back. Hit it, tilt back, and it all spreads back out. And now you can wash away probably, oh, that's a ton of glare, probably about half the dirt, instead of sitting there doing nothing. Tap it, there you go, almost done, you know.
Thank you for
And you
showing
can,
me.
yeah, you can really tear through black sand. Wonder if there's any in this. Any in this means I missed it, because we actually panned and rinsed this dirt to make it a little better for pay dirt. When you get the concentrates at the river, like if you want to go prospecting, the water is a lot more muddy than this. And a lot of at-home panners really don't appreciate all that mud and dirt in there. No, I'm not seeing any gold in that. Good job.
Jeff don't
You
know
can see
nothing
all
about
that
mud.
mica.
What's that?
What?
Well,
Jeff
don't
doesn't
know
know
nothing
anything
about
about
mud.
mud. He likes chocolate milk water.
yeah, I
Oh,
like
yeah.
it muddy. I like it dirty. That's the way I like it. I like it dirty.
If it
I
looks
think
like
we
oil
all
coming out
like
of your
it a
car,
little
that's
dirty.
Jeff.
So, Michigan Jeff, do you think you'll be a side to side or spinning it?
I really prefer side to side. I have to say, once again, though, ultimately, gold is super heavy. If you're working with most material out at the creek, river material, most commercial pay dirt, you could almost do whatever you wanted. The gold's in the bottom of the pan, wash some out, do it some more, wash some out, you're going to be fine. The only reason to have a good technique is to get the flour and the fine gold out, which can often
Where do
be
you,
the majority of the gold in the soil.
okay, what do you do with the gold afterwards? Like, where do you take it if you want to trade it in or something?
Keep it.
Gold
There's
is
gold
sold at a
sellers, gold
refinery.
buyers that'll rip you off. I'll
A
tell you that.
refinery pays about 70-80% a spot, and that's after they melt it down and determine how much was actually pure AU. So most people don't do that. You can either keep it or you can trade it with friends, which is a lot of fun, or you can make pay dirt out of it. But those are pretty much your options. Commercial mining is generally done with chemicals. They have large piles of dirt, and they put chemicals on it that leach out the gold chemically that they then process. I think that's like 97% of the world's gold mining. There's another tiny percent that's hard rock. Placer mining is for the hobbyists. It's for you and me to go out and enjoy getting gold. And the number one reason, guys, it's tax free. Gold prospecting is the only way you can
Until
go
you
out
sell it.
and pick up $2,000 and don't have to pay anyone anything. It's all yours.
Well, damn, I want to go get dirty then.
See?
Yeah.
I want to go get some. I want the gold.
Let's
Oh
go.
yeah.
It's still cold there, right?
Oh, yeah, the ground is frozen.
Well, yeah. So you got to wait a couple
Yeah.
months.
This weekend it's going to be like 50 degrees.
Here it'll be 40.
40. Yeah, it's a heat wave,
Mhm.
man.
I know, shorts and flip flops.
That's right. That's right. I already got them on. I'm ready. Awesome, guys.
Yeah,
I need to get
seriously,
off
if
of
you
here.
come to Michigan, especially like in Ionia, half hour I can be there.
Okay, awesome. Next time we're headed up there, I have my phone number on the website. You can text me that way. And there's a chat box on the website that hits up the phone that's charging right now. Get a hold of me. We'll exchange information. And next time I'm up there, I already talked to Heidi. It'd be great to meet you there at the game preserve. We can show you right where we went for the video. And then we can show you the much better spot
I know
to
that
go
area.
upstream
I
from
know
there.
that area.
Thomas 907
Awesome.
Klesch does not pay 24 karat price for gold.
No, of course not. No.
He
I
pays
do.
80%.
Nobody else does that I'm aware of. And I think I need to stop. It's probably stupid of me to do that. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to text or email us at michigangems@gmail.
Well, if you just
And
jump
that's
on his
gems with
page,
a J.
his phone number's right on there for his website.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to say though, I don't know if you guys follow Fred. He does gold mining. He was on Gold Rush back in the day, and now he does a river dredging show on Discovery.
Yeah,
And
we know
I'm
Fred.
friends with him on Facebook, and he had a great comment. He said, "Guys, if someone goes fishing, they spend $500 on their reel, $100 on their rod. They drive for 8 hours." And they catch 2 fish, and no one expects them to have an ROI on their 2 fish. It's a hobby. It's really weird that in gold prospecting, if you want to have fun, there's a certain group that thinks it should have a return. And I agree with Fred. I think you are allowed to enjoy things. Some people are commercial fishermen, and we need commercial fishermen, and we need commercial gold miners. But guys, we just want to go out and have fun, and I think that's where our focus should be.
Yeah.
Well, see, I want to go learn. That's where I'm at. For me, it's
That's what I want to do. I want to learn.
But
I'm a nerd.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's a lot of fun. The geology books are great. Each state has a gold findings report for that state on a government website. If you go and you look, you'll see reports on geology and mineral deposits state by state. The maps are terrible. They are just so confusing, but fight your way through it, and that is a huge part of the key in gold prospecting. And then you're going to want to look at the map of claims. You have to know where's a claim and where isn't. You can't just go out randomly on
where other people
BLM.
have the rights.
How would I find that?
You can't do it.
All of that applies mostly out west. Where we're prospecting is not BLM land. Where we're going is what would be called public panning areas. It's non-claimable,
State land.
but you can still pan there. Correct.
State land, correct?
Or
Correct.
permission
And it
properties.
varies. Pardon?
Or permission properties.
Yeah, or properties where you have permission. Correct. And that can be really good if you can get someone to give you permission to prospect on their little stretch of a good creek.
Second porn bot.
Awesome. Let's start watching. No.
Oh no, it's not good porn.
I was gonna say third after me. No.
They're chasing down Joe.
I can't do nothing about it. I'm not blue.
Did you comment finally, Jeff?
Do nothing about it.
I still don't see a comment from Jeff in here.
Boom. Well,
Yeah, in northern Michigan, there's a lot of mineral rights that are. It's
Yes.
when I was looking into going into Michigan, I was just going to hit a bunch of spots on Lake Superior, and I was clearly told that I will lose my car and everything in it. The state will confiscate everything on my person, except for my clothes and my shoes, pretty much.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
always
up in
worry
the
so much
UP.
about the state. If you check out our video where we prospect the Stanny Floss, there's a very nice vehicle, and you can see what happened to them when they went in the wrong spot. You do not want to be on someone's spot. That is very
Well, I mean, that's
serious.
like
I
going
don't
to a wheat
remember
farm
which
in
one.
Humboldt County.
There are several states in the United States where by law, if it's my claim and I find you prospecting on it, I have to shoot you. And if I don't shoot you, it's your claim. It is the law that I shoot you. So, claim jumping's taken more serious. That'd be like stealing horses back in the day. I mean, that's the one part where the hobbyist does have to be a little bit careful. You don't want to be on someone's claim.
Zeus.
You want to make sure it's a public spot. It's a place you can go. That is crit.
Yep, don't want to be shot.
Yeah. I think it's way easy when you get started. It's a lot of fun. You see a cool creek. You're like, hey, gold is everywhere. And it really is. I have never panned somewhere and not found gold. It is always there. It might be one tiny, tiny microdot, but it is there. And if you do it in the wrong spot, you could end up in a lot of trouble. Jason, Flower Gold Wizards, was doing a live stream and mentioned, Larson prospecting. He used a sluice in a river he was not allowed to use a sluice on. And that was the end of him doing YouTube videos,
Yep. Yeah, he also use a high banker in a place he wasn't supposed to too.
He may have, he may not have. I
What
didn't
is a
really
high
follow
banker?
that. That makes me sad. A high banker is like a miniature of what like Parker would use. Do you watch
Who's
Gold
Parker?
Rush?
Gold Rush.
Oh, it's a large machine to do exactly what we did here. It takes
Is
the
that
dirt
what
and
Jeff had?
classifies it. Pardon?
Jeff has.
Is that what Jeff had?
I have a cleanup sluice.
Okay.
Say, Jeff,
Yeah,
I gotta take a spinny break. Are you got the reins? You're good? You and Terry got it?
Yeah.
Yell at me if I need to come back in.
Jerico.
I guess ultimately, to start at the beginning, gold prospecting and panning is about a reduction in material. So you're using whatever mining equipment you have, whether it's a high banker, a trommel, or a river sluice. You're using that piece of equipment to reduce the amount of dirt. So you're taking raw soil, right? And you feed it down that. And that's going to hang on to the heavies for you, right? And then you're down to this. And this is mostly black sand and heavies, right? But now you need to get to the gold. And for that, you can use a cleanup sluice. Something like this with a fine V matting in it is very popular, or like a Miller table is another option to reduce that material further.
Okay.
If you watch, a lot of people really just pan down to finished gold. That's really a lot of times what it comes down to get those last few grains of black sand out.
Awesome. Thank you for the lesson. I'm itching to go out there now.
Cool. Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Yeah, it is amazing. I guess, too, I will say, when you're first going out, it's not about getting 7 buckets of material. Your first time out, it's about finding the gold and learning where that is on the creek. The gold is heavy. It tends to follow a straight line. So if you're looking down the creek, picturing it in flood with a little bit more water in it, you're kind of picking those spots out where that material would be washed over. And just like it is in a sluice, you're looking for that spot where it's going to trap the gold. And then you want to start doing some test panning, you know, and figure out. There'll be a literal line of gold essentially down the creek, right? And as you follow that line of gold, you're seeing 10, 12 specks every pan, right? If you go right 2 feet, there's 1 or 2. If you go left 2 feet, there's 1 or 2. But right there's 12, 15. You follow that, and all of a sudden you'll see chunky bits. Bam! That's where you want to go. You know, that's the concept. And I know a lot of people in Michigan and Indiana give up, and they're just happy to find that 12, 15. But Flower Gold Wizards has followed it and shown how you can get those chunky bits. I've seen nuggets come out of Lowell. Nuggets, you know, 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 grams, because they didn't stop there and get a bunch of buckets of dirt. They followed that trail. And how the creek looks today doesn't tell you how it looked yesterday. The last flood could have shoved that great big rock 15 feet down, right? So
We
you
are
really have to
overly
do the
flooded
work.
right now.
Yeah, it's been incredible around here. We've had a river flood warning, I think, for like 10 days straight.
And that's great for us prospectors.
Yeah, yeah. Been out there scouting,
Is
you know.
it?
Oh yeah, repopulation.
Okay, I
That's
really
what
want to go
moves the
out now.
gold. Yeah, the flood is like your sluice, right? The river is your sluice. The flood is it turning on. That pumps that gold down. And now you can go back to every single spot where you found that was good before. And look, it's good again. And you get to hit that spot all year again. Yeah, no, the flood is what
When are you
fuels
coming to
the
Michigan?
gold. I'm hoping to be up there as soon as possible. I guess I really haven't shared it publicly, but we're 2.5 hours into a live stream. I feel like there's probably not a lot of people watching.
We got 8.
Awesome. We've had 3 deaths in the family last week. So we have a funeral in Ohio the 4th. Thank you. We're just trying to keep it positive, and for our YouTube channel, we keep that stuff off. I know a lot of people use it to sell $5 tickets, which I think is kind of weird. I just try to keep it positive and enjoy making the videos. But it does mean that like the best weather weekend, we're probably not going to make it up there. But I would say literally as soon as we get a 50, 60 degree day, and maybe even before, we're going to head up there. I mean, I'm dying to get back. We had incredible floods. Yeah. It's about 2.5 hours.
The river's 6, 8 higher right now.
We haven't had any flood yet here. I'm waiting.
It's coming, bro.
Oh, we've got.
I'm ready.
A ton.
Yeah.
I got to go grab my toy.
We had like a foot of snow, and then that all melted with rain in like 24 hours. And then we got like another 6 inches. I'm sure you got more. You're a little further north. And then that's all melted now. It's incredible.
And it's all ending up in the creek.
Hell yeah. No, I'm super pumped.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It really is. And just to be out there too, it gets you in some amazing spots, you know, places you wouldn't think you'd go, and man, you look up and there you are.
This is a super classic.
Awesome.
Well, that's a big toy.
Yeah, I like that a lot.
It's modeled
like
after
the size
Flower
of
Gold
it.
Wizard's Clarissa.
Yep. I don't
You
like the
named her,
arbor.
huh?
It's got that pizza cross, you know, that hits your shit and knocks it all over.
Yeah. I like
Can't
the
use
one
that.
that'll go right in there. It's got some nice handles.
I gotta say, what I really like
is Hungarian riffles, so I don't have to classify my dirt. I can shovel it and I can throw it on there and just let it go down. I can put a boulder on it, shove it down, you know?
Yeah, that's something that you and I talked about that one day. I like
Yeah.
classifying so I can bring stuff home and play with it on my toy box sluice.
Yeah, see, all I want to bring home is what's kept in that sluice. That's why it's so much black sand in the dirt, because, you know, I'm out there for, you know, like a couple days. I've moved yards of material and I'm bringing home 15 pounds, you know? That's where I'm normally coming from. I don't like just everything coming home. I like it super cons, you know?
I do
think she's
have a
got the
fever. I got the fever.
Oh yeah.
I got the
Yeah, I
itch.
do too.
And it'll get worse
I
when you
got
find
the
it raw.
itch.
It
we're
never
all
goes
kind of
away.
itching to get out there.
No, I know, for real, man.
I just can't wait to find one of these in the wild.
Yep.
A gram
Oh,
plus
yeah.
chunk.
See, I could care less that I actually find something. I just want to do it.
Well, you got to
Awesome,
find something.
man.
That's the reason for doing it, even if it's only a couple dots.
Oh, if I get a couple dots, I'm going to be screaming like a little girl.
It'll be all over with.
Watch
after
my
that.
first video when I did my vendetta prospecting. I didn't take it down, even though I cussed. That was
Oh,
my
Sarah
first
and I
pay
cuss
dirt.
a lot.
I cussed. It was a genuine cuss. It was.
Nothing wrong
How
with
much
cursing.
is pay dirt?
I have a Paydirt from $12. A $12 bag of gold does not come with a guaranteed gold amount. It's like a little tiny sample. It's pretty much one spoonful of dirt,
Okay.
3 little tiny pieces of gold, but it's $12 ship, right? Then I have other dirt from like $22, which would, let me actually grab a dirt, which is right here. I have Black Hills, South Dakota
Hold on, I'm
Paydirt.
making you bigger.
Oh, I
There you go.
love
That
South
has
Dakota.
this Paydirt. We got this while we were there to see Mount Rushmore, and I did a little prospecting. The videos aren't out yet, but the dirt's amazing. That's also where all these amazing rocks came from
What
too,
is?
that are
Did you get
just
to Eagle
loaded with
Butte?
pyrite. Pardon?
Did you get to Eagle Butte
Oh
in
yeah,
South Dakota?
yeah. We went up the trail. You know, actually, actually, I really have to tell the whole story, right? So we left Colorado. On our trip, the wheel came off. Middle of the desert, sheared all the bolts off. Our wheel goes spinning
Oh,
off. We're
crap.
109 miles from the nearest city. No cell phone service. Dead middle of the desert. Thought we were gonna die. So our trip got cut short. We end up just tearing up to South Dakota and got there like 3-4 days early than we planned, right? Did you guys know Sturgis is in South Dakota? So we got there for the Sturgis bike rally. So I'm there to prospect. We've driven like 18 hours. Yeah, you feel me? And I'm listening to I was like,
You got a
what
surprise
the heck
titty
is
show.
going on, man?
I was
But
going to
it
say,
was
how many
amazing.
beads did you give away?
No, right. It was actually super chill. Everyone was really responsible. There was one incident with an irresponsible biker, and everyone was pissed about it. That's all they talked about for 24 hours was that stupid asshole that drove across the center line. It was very safe. We had a great time. We drove up there and saw the view. I jumped on the rocks like a billy goat all the way to the top, realized how high up I was, and had to like crawl back down. Yeah, that was an amazing time. But we did get some prospecting done. I'm supposed to be horribly selling dirt here, right? So this has 1/10 of a gram guaranteed, and it's $22. And
That's
then,
the one you want to start out with, right there.
Right. It's more a
In case you
beginner
don't like
dirt.
it,
It
don't
does
spend a lot of
not
money.
have as much black sand as like the Cali dirt.
The Cali dirt would be more an intermediate or an expert dirt. You know what I mean? Versus this. This is going to be a fun dirt if you like prospecting, because this is a dirty dirt. This is not rinsed. It's going to have loads of glittering stuff that'll move around. That's not gold, but it'll look like gold. And so you'll have that experience, which is a lot of fun.
So it's a teased gold. It's a teased one.
Yeah, a lot
mica.
of material. Yep, and it just flows around.
Just enough
if
to
it's
get you that fire, get you that itch.
Yeah, but if it's moving freely, it's not gold. If it just washes up and down, you just let it go. And then we have the Cali AU edition. This one's $35, guaranteed 0.1 grams. But the deal is 1 out of these 20 bags has over a gram of gold in it. So you get over a gram of gold for $35.
Oh,
A chance.
Okay, I gotta get my stuff.
But you are guaranteed 0.1 grams. A lot of people do drawings, and I tried those. I hate losing and getting nothing. I like to make sure you at least get something. And then we also made this one. This is just the Cali Gold Hunter. This is the real teaser bag. This is, if you wanted to see gold, there might not be any in here, because one bag has over 1.25 grams of gold, over 1.25 grams of gold, all sizes. And the other 9 bags, only made 10 of these. The other 9 bags have over 1.25 grams of the crystalline silver in it. And I think that way, if I made a 1 gram crystalline silver bag, it would be $25-$30. That's a lot of crystalline silver. So I felt like anyone who got this would feel like they won no matter what, but only if you like crystalline silver.
I'm like really excited here. You got me excited.
Cool, man.
Here comes the beaver.
Yep.
Oh,
don't you sell it?
Do you not see how red I am? I'm excited.
Conan, don't you sell a
Awesome.
gold pan and gold Paydirt right on your site?
Yeah, let's see here. We got these green SE pans I sell, and I went with those because they're pretty much what Klesch uses, and Klesch is just
Are they
so
10
darn
inch?
popular. Yep, these are a 10-inch name brand SE pan. They do need season. When you get a brand new gold pan, it's got oil from the factory on it, so it'll release from the mold, right? They're stamping them out, so it's got an oil from the press. That oil will make your gold float, make it float right down your pan, out of your pan. So when you get it, you got to wash it for a ridiculous amount of time, like 15 minutes. Really get in the crack, really get in the crevices of the onset riffles, and really make sure you remove that oil. And then I like to take a good handful of some minus kitchen strainer dirt. You don't want it all one size. You want something that's kind of mixed up. A good handful, and really rub that around to really scratch it up. And those little scratches and grooves are what actually help trap the gold in the pan.
Now, could you take a scrubber to scratch it?
Oh, yes, ma'am. I like
sandpaper.
Yeah, I like.
Yep.
Pardon?
Sandpaper.
I'll tell you why I don't like sandpaper. Sandpaper is always a particular grit. So you're going to put that size groove in the bottom of your pan, meaning that size gold will always lock in. Smaller gold will go too deep, blah, blah, blah. I like a variety of sizes to my grooves. And I definitely feel like I use like the green Brillo pad, and I use that, and then using a dirt with a lot of different sizes. So I'm getting really tiny micro scratches, and I'm getting some bigger scratches. And that, everyone says how great it works after you use it 8 times. And I think that's how I'm able to get that right away. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's just a personal choice. Now I'm being super nitpicky. This is not like important. You could literally do none of that. And after you pan with it 10, 12 times, it'll be worn down. But I hate to miss gold. I like to know it's ready to catch, you know?
Now, I've heard some people just clean them. They don't scratch or season them.
Yep.
I mean, that way you
And
got kind of a
other
finishing
people
pan
just throw
situation.
the dirt in.
Yep. I mean, you wash the oil off, but then after that, that's the extent of it. But I think the
Yep.
scratches in the pan help slow the gold down so the flour gold don't fly out. That's my thought process.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, he sells pans. He sells Paydirt right on his website. I'm going to throw the link in the chat.
I'm excited. Wow. I'm super excited. You got me excited. If I was a guy, I'd have a heart on. I want to do this.
Do it. Don't think about it. Do it.
Ooh, I've got to go. My phone is down to 4%.
Uh-oh. Well, for your happiness, who else do you have to explain it to? Yourself, right?
That's right.
Thank you for inviting me up and teaching me all this. So I'm going to get going. I'll be in the chat. I've got to plug in. So thank you so much.
I dropped his link in the chat for his website, so you can jump on there and order your pan and your Paydirt. Thomas 907.
All right. Thank you so much.
Some really good sample bags. All right. See you later, Joe.
Okay.
Bam.
Yeah. And to continue that shout out to Thomas 907, he's in Alaska. And if you have never panned an Alaskan Paydirt, it really is a different experience. Alaskan Paydirts are one of my favorites. So that would definitely be on my short list.
I got me a giant bag of Thomas 907. I don't know how big it is, but I got a nice bag of Thomas 907 on the way.
Awesome.
Heck yeah.
Tomorrow. I think it gets mailed out tomorrow. Thomas 907, you were on the chat, but there was no picture and we couldn't hear you. Or on the stream. Jump back on there. I thought JP was here for a minute when I looked up and saw JP sitting there. So what's your excitement for the day, Terry?
Watching you.
Watching me smile?
I'm a sports card collector, so I've been watching the breaks. That's why you keep seeing me.
So you collect baseball cards, football cards?
Yeah.
And...
Cool.
Joe Burrow.
I don't know if that shows up. I haven't
collected cards since the 90s. What was that, Conan? It was moving too quick.
I'm trying to see if I can get it to show up right there. Yeah, that shows up. This is Rhyolite from Garnet Hill, Nevada. And, you know, with a name like Michigan Gems, I thought she might enjoy seeing this. But we went up there to Garnet Hill, and this stuff was just laying everywhere. It was really an amazing time. She might want to check that out. But yeah, Rhyolite, it's a volcanic rock. Chris W., I sent him some, and he chopped through it and got some of the garnets out. You can see there was one there. But they were even just laying on the ground. It was really an amazing time. But that's really the only gem prospecting I've ever done.
You haven't went to any of the pay to play?
No.
See, I did that in the Dells.
I've done
And
like gem Paydirt.
well, I guess I did a gem Paydirt too, but I went to the Dells Mining Company, and my wife's job sent her to the Dells, and she took me with, and I was bored sitting in the room. So water parks are closed; it's too cold. But they had the Dells Mining Company open, and they actually shipped the dirt from where we're going in North Carolina up to the Dells.
Wow.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, it tells you you're probably going to the right spot, you know?
Yeah.
That's awesome you guys are going to North Carolina. That seems like a really cool spot to go. When I was much younger, when we were first married about 25 years ago, we actually lived in North Carolina. And you can't believe how upset I am that I never went prospecting there. You know, I lived there. I could have just, oh, it kills me, you know?
You could have did some amazing things while you were there.
Yeah, there's some great videos from there for sure.
Michigan Gem said she wants some opal. Well, I think
Yeah,
Vendetta Prospecting sells opal on his website.
Yeah, it's really
I
not that
did.
expensive either.
No, I did an opal Paydirt. There's a big trick to opal, guys. There's a huge difference between Australian opal and opal. When you buy opal, it's normally from Africa. And if you look at it, it looks kind of cloudy with maybe some glittering colors. It's a little more plain. If you're able to get a hold of a bag with Australian opal in it, it is a world of difference. I've never seen one. I would love to make one, but opal is just so damn expensive. You know, the from Australia. Opal from Africa is very cheap. It's like garnets. And so you can find an opal Paydirt for a super reasonable price. I don't know what Mike sells his for. I'm sure it's a good deal.
They're
But
fairly
yeah,
decent priced from what I recall.
we
I think
did
he had a
an
cut. He had a cut
opal.
piece for like $89.
Yeah.
Awesome. We did an opal Paydirt review video for our 24th wedding anniversary a couple years ago, and I think it's still up. But it was a lot of fun.
I definitely am looking at the opal in, I believe it was Oregon that had the opal mine where you could go dig for free. Is that right?
Oh,
Does that
that'd be
sound right to you,
fat.
Conan?
I am not sure about that location. I know American opal tends to just be the white matrix opal with some very minor coloration. So I have never looked for opal in the United States. When I was younger, I used to buy and sell gems on eBay, kind of, you know, for fun. I never really made much money at it. It was more to be able to see the gems and the quality. And like the African opal, I found a buyer where I could get like 50 pounds of it for like 25 American, 25 bucks American. That would almost fill that bucket. Whereas the Australian opal, I found a guy where I could get a piece maybe that big for $25. So that's the difference in quality and cost, you know.
You're pretty good
And
at
you saw
crystal
it in the
identification, aren't
stone.
you?
When you looked into an Australian opal, it's like looking at a piece of art. You know what I mean? It has that, like ocean picture stone. You guys know ocean picture stone? Yeah,
Yeah.
like that, where you see an island and clouds. There are other rocks that have that color combination, but they don't give you that sense of land, sea, sky. And when you look at an Australian opal, you're looking at the Sistine Chapel. You know what I mean? So there really is a vast difference.
Conan, you're pretty good at identifying crystals and gems, are you not?
It really depends. Visually, a lot of them are nearly impossible to identify. You have to do a hardness test, either
Okay.
where you scratch it or.
Yeah. Terry,
What?
show that rock again. Your awesome one.
Okay, that's an awesome rock. That is some sort of crystal matrix. You can see on there the one crystal's quartz. It looks like
And
maybe
the other one looks like rhyolite.
some kind of
This
quartz.
one here, this one here has got striations in it. It's got slices in it.
Yeah, and that's where
the
you
pink
need to
look-
know that hardness. Does it
Some
feel
of them are like-
soapy?
Like, see how that one there is like got feather lines in it. It's like it'll flake off.
Wow. Yeah, that's that formation for how the crystal grew.
There,
I
you
wish
can see
I
the
had-
lines in that clear one.
I gave away my cool specimen I could have showed you, but I am not sure what that matrix consists of. Now the green on top, that looks kind of like peridot, be pretty light.
Well, this
The
is
back
from
side
Colorado.
Ah,
a giant rock.
okay.
That was inside a giant boulder, wasn't it?
yeah, the rest
Like a
of this
big
is
geode.
yeah, kind of like a geode, but a giant one.
Beautiful.
This is the only piece missing out of that boulder. You can actually look into it and see all of this through the whole thing.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Put a
My
little
dad's
light
got
in there.
My dad's got a light bulb in it, and it looks totally cool.
Yeah, I would have a geologist look at it to positively identify it. But it's clearly a matrix of different crystals.
Here on the edge, there's like a whole bunch of little ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm saying value-wise, that's got to be a good $150 specimen.
I don't know.
Oh, I have
Just
no
on
idea.
prettiness
That's
of it.
so specific. Kind of, are you guys into coins at all? Or yeah, baseball cards. Great example. You really can't say if you have this guy's card, it's worth $1,500. That's not true.
It's worth $1,500.
It matters how the
to you.
card looks. It matters how the card presents. Does it smell? Does it have a stain? Does it have a fold? Can you read the text? How faded is it? And crystals are exactly the same way. Does it have a terminator? Are there more than one kind? That seems to have a lot of different kinds of crystals on it. Can you see the matrix it formed on? You can see the layers of the matrix it formed on.
That
to
is an
me,
awesome
it looks like a
specimen.
prime piece, but yeah, you would want someone to evaluate that who knew more than me. But
Jeffrey,
a
how's mother?
truly beautiful piece.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right
Did you see
on Michigan Gem.
my copy of Flower Gold Wizard's classifier I'm bringing to your house?
I did. That's
We can
all right.
classify some dirt with that.
Not this broken rib guy won't be.
Yeah, you can see
You're
the
holding the
different
camera, aren't you?
Michigan Gems with his classifier. You can almost fill the bucket and classify it versus this, which I like, but you can only put a little bit of dirt on that. You got to clear it. You're bending over all the time. With his, you can yeet it full and classify it out and yeet it full and get the other half done, you know? Yeah. That thing's badass.
Just like anything in life, it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for it.
No, amen. And
Like-
don't let anyone tell you it's worth less.
My gold nugget I bought from Brewer, I paid a little bit more than the weight of it.
He
but
got
that's
it.
because it's from Jeff. I only paid $3 more than Spot, but I still paid $3 more than Spot because it was from Jeff. I was willing to go 10 over. 10 over was my limit, and whoever I was going against tapped out. And I was like, yeah.
Here's a beautiful piece of wire gold from Leadville,
looks like wheat.
Colorado. Yeah, isn't that beautiful?
That's
Doesn't it
cool.
look like a strand of wheat?
It'll focus better. Yeah. A really beautiful piece of gold. It does not weigh very much, and that's what I paid for it. Way over spot on that. We're going to give this away when we hit 1K subs. It's part of our 1K sub giveaway. Beautiful piece. Leadville Mining Museum was amazing too. They had an incredible mineral collection. I mean, just, it was staggering how huge it was. Now you're talking.
Some bourbon. It's just me and the dogs for 16 hours. I can drink all I want.
Want more whiskey for the best of times.
Jeff, does Charlie run hard from moment eyes open?
I ran hard from moment. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Terry, what's that look like under a black light? You got your UV light, don't you?
I don't have UV light here.
You know, if it's a glow, it's a no.
Yeah, I know, right?
Ruby's glow.
I'll give me a black light.
It glows.
Uper lights glow.
Trust me. We know.
Joe's out of scotch. That's why she got off the stream. Her phone was dying and her scotch was dying at the same time.
That's the worst.
That's two deaths.
Well, Charlie was calling back in when he got better cell service, but he's got about 19 minutes and then it's after hours time.
Yeah, after potty. Yeah.
But yeah. So where's one of the tourist places you're taking me, Jeff?
Waterfall.
The waterfall. Yeah. It seems like I'm going to start having a guided tour to this waterfall because it'll be this week's guest and then next week's guest.
And then the week after it's us.
Yeah.
Terry in the trunk, me and Charlie in the front.
Trunk, you'll actually have a trunk monkey.
Yeah, I have a trunk monkey. Whoop, whoop.
Get out, pump the gas.
What's going on here, fellas? Man, we showed him a sandwich and he jumped in. I don't know what the hell he's talking about.
My mouth's duct tape shut.
Yeah.
They made me pump the gas.
You're the security system, right? The trunk
Yeah.
monkey.
Yeah, so see, Hercules protects the driver's seat. When I get out, he gets in the driver's seat usually. Nobody's going to steal the car, even though they just think he's dangerous, but he's not. He jumps in the seat. I told somebody to go get something out of the car, and they're like, no. Not with him sitting there, no.
Charlie. Kyanite is wild. Definitely. I'm ready to do something now. Come on, let's do it. Let's do it. What are we going to do?
Let me see your gold.
What gold?
You were going to pan something out for me, weren't you?
I didn't hear that.
I mean, I heard it in my head. I hear voices. Jeff's going to show you some gold.
I do have a sluice set up that needs to be run a little bit, but
we can switch.
It's not totally back together, though. It's not.
You know, we could take a smoke break and switch streams and jump onto Brewer's Prospecting Channel for part 2.
No. You got Treasure Vixens getting ready to go live and JP's after party.
Oh yeah, day 2.
Yeah.
We already got it. Part 2. It's Treasure Vixens and JP's after party.
Yeah. So there's the next one's coming up. 8:00 and 9 or 8:30, 9:30. I don't know how it. You'll just check your YouTube.
Show us what you got, Jeff.
She said, "You got a purty mouth."
See,
Boy,
bullshit.
you got pretty mad.
That's awesome. Guys, I'm going to jump off of here. I can hear Heidi making the dinner. So that's my cue to go.
Thanks again, Conan.
Absolutely.
Hey,
I'll
thank
check
you,
the
guys.
live stream, part 2.
Awesome. This was a lot of fun. We'll see you again soon.
All right. Probably next weekend if I'm bored.
That sounds
Random
good. I
live
hope you're
stream.
bored. I hope you're bored next weekend.
You have a good night. Tell Heidi hello.
Will do, man.
But yeah, I forgot about Treasure Vixens tonight. I need to smoke before 6 o'clock. Not that smoking.
Tomatoes?
I need some tomatoes.
Not maters.
Not maters.
Not maters.
Not maters.
Well, if anybody wants to call in before we jump off so we can chit chat in the back room, Thomas was talking about calling back in. He was
Charlie
having
said his
phone.
phone is slow charging at 10%.
That's Charlie. Yep. Charlie's having phone problems, but he's got the get her in saved. It's Conan, Michigan Gems, not Connor. That's all right.
I don't have no go. I just got this little piece.
Is that the shark tooth?
Yeah, that's just that little piece.
Man, that's a
It'll
nice
be
one.
hanging- It'll be hanging right there soon
Oh, man.
on the chain.
Oh, man. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it's a very
Chuckles!
Boom!
Figured I'll jump back in for the after party.
Hell
Yeah, Joe, call back in. You can be plugged in and still call.
Well, I can hardly hear you because my headphones are unplugged for the charger.
Hey, Charlie!
That's so good. So bad.
But yeah, the link's in top. If anybody wants to call in, we're getting ready to jump off of YouTube. So
Plug
I'll
it
give you
in,
another
plug
2
it
minutes.
in.
Jeff, put it in for your tooth.
No.
Just put it in your mouth and roll it around, she says. The link's at the top.
Thomas.
But I can look and see if I still got it. Bam. There you go, Joe.
Bam.
Bam, he said.
WK, see you later.
We'll see my pew pew.
Nice pew pew.
Pew pew.
That's a staple pew pew.
Pew pew.
I fell asleep. I fell asleep on a roofing job with my dad, and I got some of those across my legs.
Staple your shirt to the roof. Heck yeah.
No, he stapled my pants.
Oh.
That's funny.
Oh.
Jeff, Mary Monarch wants to know what happened to you.
I rolled a 4-wheeler.
He played crash test dummy with? Did you have a helmet on?
And not go into the hospital when he should.
No,
And he didn't go to the hospital for 3 days, right?
but I didn't hit my head.
I thought
I
you had a
didn't
big
hit my
gouge
head.
on top of your head.
We're stupid not to go in.
I'm grabbing my other phone.
I went in eventually. I figured it'd
Eventually.
go away in a couple of days.
How long did it take you to figure out? Oh, collapse lung, you goofball.
What?
So how did you crash your four-wheeler? Did you go off a slope?
Is it my
Oh, he was
direction?
rutting it.
Oh, I was hurting. I mean, yeah, but I figured it'd ease up in a couple of days.
He thought it'd just go away.
How did you crash it? Like a typical man.
No,
Oh, it's fine.
no, it was
Right?
It was partial mechanical failure, actually. Part went out on the four-wheeler tire, cocked it. Bloop.
And partly being silly, right?
No, I've got the evidence. I've got it on video, so I'm safe. I'm not afraid to show you that I wasn't flying. I showed it on live.
My phone's going crazy. Charlie, you are too a moderator. The only person I didn't see in chat was GF.
My name is G.
No, you got me like right when you get there.
Mary.
All right, YouTube.
Wow.
Have a good night. See you at Treasure Vixens and JP's Bar.
Dr. Johnson.
Plug your Doc Johnson in. What?
Sort of like a
There
bar.
was a stupid. No, there's a story behind that. There was an idiot that was on a live that was going by Doc Johnson. He was a total jerkwad. Going under different people's names too, so causing some about my kid and I hate shit on him. So yeah. And then
Now
there
Jericho.
was us.
Said his phone was going crazy.
Mine was too.
He back.
I think it's Jim's
Yeah,
signal.
I got kicked off and then I came back.
Yeah, your signal's not very strong, Jim.
It says I'm backstage, but
Is
I'm
it
not
me?
backstage to nothing. I don't understand.
You're not backstage.
We're still live.